It's the D&D Dummy Club.
Let's see if we have anything going on that weekend.
All right, welcome back to the show. This is episode 27 of the Red Claw. Yeah, I like that. I like that, Dave. That's what I think we're gonna do that from now on. I like that. The Red Claw.
Yep.
Tongue tied.
Get it?
Cilantro. Sorry, guys.
Yep.
Had some good
I was
tacos.
going to mention it eventually.
Had some good tacos. This is the 5th edition homebrew of Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome back.
Look like that Halloween fucking blackout.
Yeah, like I'm missing a tooth. But it's cilantro.
Still got a little.
Forgive me. I'm Sean Crow, the Dungeon Master. Surrounded by me are some of my closest friends. And we make the D&D Dummy Club. Joe's not here right now. He's powdering his nose. He may not come down. He may. Who knows? But we hear him upstairs getting into stuff. So we left off with you guys wanting to go to the magic shop. To the magic shop. Because you were going to embark on a journey to the realm of the Underdark.
Does anybody think of anything that we may need?
Healing potions.
Purchase.
Well, I got this lens that I pried out of the wall right before we left the dungeon and see if there's anything magical to it or if there's any
To what?
any worth to it. That lens, the peephole.
Oh,
we found,
yeah.
it's like a fish eyes lens. Really,
Let's go talk to her then.
Well, how much? What do we have to make some dragon hide shields or armor or anything?
We sold it to her.
Yeah, we sold all the.
yeah,
Not all of it.
No, not all of it.
No, we kept some.
Yeah, but you never did anything with it. Yeah, I mean,
Correct,
we
that's
haven't
why-
we haven't seen an armor or anything.
That's why I asked. Did we?
Cause we got partial payment and then we got partial some magic items, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, we don't have a whole lot to work with, but we got at least about 6,000 gold ish.
Should have more than that.
Oh no, that's just coinage. We got a bunch of gems.
I thought she gave us
She gave us
10
gems.
grams in gem. Okay.
Plus, I'm carrying one of the group's bag of holdings that's chock full of gold gems and stuff from the Dragon Board, so we got coin to spend if we need.
Yeah. Yeah, I still got that bag too. I'm sure you wrote it down though, right?
What?
The bag of holding that I'm carrying.
I didn't write down those. If you have those, you're carrying themselves, then you write that down.
Yeah, because I've got 1,000 gold here myself, plus 250 plat.
Did you write this up?
No, not yet.
So maybe some healing potions might not be a bad idea.
Definitely.
Anything else we want to go in kind of looking for?
Do we have anything we need to sell?
I think so. That's not bad. Let me see what we got here.
We have 8 gems at 2,500 gold pieces each.
Did what?
8 gems, and they're worth 2,500 gold pieces each. We have 2 potions of greater healing, but I don't know if those were already used.
No, I don't think we passed them out before we went in.
No, this was from a while ago.
We had some smaller potions, so we never passed those out. What I think.
No, we did the smaller ones because he had
Small one was we never.
No, I have a
We never
greater
passed-
healing. 44 plus 4. 1.
So maybe maybe we did pass these out. Maybe they're.
Maybe.
I had one I believe I gave to you.
Yeah, I have a greater.
Okay, so we don't have these. We have them, but they're not party. They're party split
How
up.
many Greek fires do we have left? I have 4 out of my 5.
I gave you both of the ones I had.
Yeah, I gave you all mine too.
I only threw 2, so if you guys both gave me,
I think I gave you 2 that I had.
Oh, I had 2. I gave you 1. I still have 1.
okay, I only used 2, so you should still have 1 also.
No, then I gave you all of them. If I had 3, then I gave you 3. I don't have any left.
What I'm saying is, I had 4 originally,
Yeah?
you had some, and you had some, you gave me 1, and if, I only threw 2, so if you
How many
gave
do you
me
have
1,
left?
I haven't touched my 4. The 4 I originally started with, I still have. He gave me 1, and I thought you gave me 1, and I threw those 2. Those were the only 2 I threw.
So then you still have 2.
You
I
should still have 2.
He's
You
No, I don't have any. I know I threw all of them. I think I only had maybe 1 or 2.
Okay, then that might be, you might have given me the only one you had.
No, we threw 2 at the. We threw 2
I
at
did 2.
Yeah, at the. What about the?
Right.
What about the Cyclopses?
Yeah, you guys threw them there.
And then we threw.
I
Then
didn't
we
throw
threw.
any of the Cyclops, you guys might.
No.
I was on the side.
There was, no,
I
you did
didn't
throw
throw-
one.
Huh?
You threw one at the Cyclops because you were on the side. You threw it in the room.
Wait, so you could see, I think.
Yeah, threw
Oh,
2.
I did.
Yeah.
And then
Sorry,
so I
it might have been yours.
And you used 2, and you used 1, and you used 1 on the goblins.
Yeah.
So that would have been 3 gone. I think I gave you 2. He gave you 1.
Yeah.
So that would be
That makes
your
sense.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, magic shot.
All right.
That's all I get, other than
So anybody think of anything to kind of look for here?
Well, I would think mainly potions, healing, maybe some invisibility, something,
I don't know whether the invisibility is gonna help.
They can't hurt.
can't hurt.
How much are they though? That's the.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, I think we're finding when we split up is when we run into problems. And invisibility means somebody splitting up.
No, invisibility.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody goes invisible, and everybody leaves.
Just speaking for myself, I think something that could silence us would help.
Do you have pass
That
without
might be a
trace?
scroll.
No, I don't.
Cool.
It's asking if he has pass without trace.
I'd like to pick up a shield at some point.
Magical or otherwise? If it's magical, then
I need crossbow bolts.
you have a magical help or
Yeah, I don't
So,
think I'm getting at the magic.
I wouldn't mind if we could find a
Is there any kind of
magical pole.
I can make his crossbow bolts, right? Because I have recover ability.
We passed
Yeah,
on
you
the
can make
magical
it.
bastard sword.
5 an hour.
I can make 5 in an hour rest. I can make 20 in a long rest.
See if she knows of anybody.
That's regular arrows.
A Dragonite shield maybe with the Dragonite did.
Maybe she knows somebody that can, yeah.
Yeah, that, I don't know how that works. I think that I don't think that's a magical shield. I think it's just they make it out of the thing, and you get the scales are already
We can ask.
consistent.
We can ask.
All right. So you guys go in?
Yep.
All right, go in. There she is behind the counter.
What was her name again?
I don't know.
her?
Well,
Anybody else in the shop?
everybody likes to talk to me?
It's been months since I played her.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We're gonna call her Jenny.
That's like
Let's call her Jenny today. That's the beauty of
Jenny.
yeah, my notes.
Hello, Jenny.
Well, greetings, boys. Welcome back.
So, how long is it back?
Shalazzo is her name. The lady who owns the magic shop in town?
Something Schlotzo.
Just Shalazzo is all you told me.
Jenny Shalazzo?
Jenny from the block.
Yep, sure, Jenny Shalazzo.
Palazzo.
We informed the shopkeeper we've changed her name to something we find easy to say.
She might get mad about that.
What brings you boys back into the shop today?
Oh, Charlotte Shalazzo.
Charlotte, that's
Charlotte
it. I'm Charlotte.
Shalazzo.
How's Sheila doing?
Oh, you remembered Sheila?
Yeah.
I know.
That one I don't have that written down. I just remember that because I've been wanting it for some stupid reason.
Sheila was that rogue, right?
Yeah.
She's doing good. She was asking about you.
Do you have anything new, exciting?
Dangerous.
Wait, do we still have Samson?
No.
No, we traded Samson.
Or you gave it to somebody?
Give it to the girl.
I don't remember.
No, we took it back.
Yeah, we didn't give
Moonblade,
it.
wasn't it?
Yeah, we didn't sell it.
We can sell.
But you gave it to somebody to use. Like,
But we got it back too.
We gave it to,
Not Nyland, the other one.
We gave it to the girls,
We
yeah.
got it back.
they could get back.
yeah.
Well, what do you have?
Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Ruiz,
Yeah.
a reader. And, but we got it
She gone.
back, so somebody should have it.
Oh, she was the other Tomb Raider.
Yeah, you gave it to her.
But we went and got it back eventually. We went to check up on him, we went and got it back.
Did you?
I don't remember.
Well,
That was like 3-4 months ago.
Yeah,
In real life. So.
yeah.
well, welcome back to the shop. You said you were looking for some deals. Well, we got a plethora of things. What are you looking for exactly?
I've been thinking about picking up a shield.
Oh, well, I do have some shields.
Forearm.
Look over here in the corner over there by that shelf. You'll see how I got a few shields over there. I do have a pole arm. It's in the corner there by the shields.
I don't wanna look.
You don't want to look. It's not a trident, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, good.
It's not a trident, guys, it's not a trident.
But this hold on.
We're gonna get the fuck out of here.
No.
About
Run! I'm sorry, what?
any bows or hand axes, something I can use.
You are so cute. It's amazing how these warforged can communicate. I'm just flabbergasted. It's like I enjoy when all my prizes in here talk to me, but then when you talk to me, it's like an angel. It's such an angel.
I'm still kind of charred and I'm missing my beard.
What happened to your moss on your face?
It's a bush, ma'am.
Do you need more moss? I could get you some moss.
No.
My nephew, he was really good with moss.
Your nephew? What was his name?
Well, I can't share that with you because I'd have to pay him royalties.
Pay him royalties.
But you know who you are. His boss heals you.
I heard about a guy that used moss.
Oh, I'm sure you have. You hear about a lot of things.
So anything for a ranger?
Yes, actually I do. I have a very nice bow, but I don't know if you could afford it. It's quite expensive.
What kind of bow is it?
This bow is called a Heart Seeker, dear.
A heart seeker?
A Heart Seeker. It's a bow made for love. Broken hearts is where how it was forged. But in the right hands, it could break some hearts as well.
So it's magical?
Oh yes, indeed.
What did it do?
Well, whoever uses the bow on a good enough draw, you could impale them right in their heart, killing them instantly if they have a heart.
How much is that going for?
57,000 platinum. It's very expensive.
57,000 platinum? Nobody's gonna buy that.
Yeah,
Platinum, not gold?
platinum.
It's only 570,000 gold.
It's pretty expensive. It's almost like an artifact.
How about the pole arm? What's the pole arm look like?
The polar, well, it's pretty sharp. It's magical, of course. It would be about 7,000 platinum.
7. Is it COVID times? What?
No, that pole arm's expensive. It's quite sharp.
What the hell?
It's got 2 degrees. It has 2 degrees of sharpness.
Oh my god.
Sleepy Joe running your area?
Oh my god.
So what about Sheila?
Sheila, that's different. That's cheap.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
How much do you want to spend on Sheila? You gave her up to me, but what do you want to spend?
man, I don't know. We gave her up for Samson.
Well, you got to tell me, dear. Please.
How much
Who
for
knows?
how much for Samson? How much you give us for Samson?
You're looking to sell Samson?
Well, where we're going, we don't want to be drawing attention to it.
What do you want for Samson? How much? You tell me. Since you guys are repeat customers,
How much was the blade?
you name your price, and that's the same problem. I can't
7,000
remember.
platinum.
I know it wasn't bad.
7,000 platinum? No,
8,000 platinum.
that's too much. I think
8,200, but
3,500 gold.
What?
I don't know, how much?
35,000,
35,000 gold?
right?
That's a. And everything else seems to be ridiculously high price right now. So,
Well, those things are because they're quite rare.
well, what is Sheila
that's
costing nowadays?
That's 80,000 gold.
I remember what you said last time. I'm just
Well,
wondering.
I don't know. You're trying to hang with me, and I've grown
Who's
quite
gonna
fond
hang?
of Sheila. Sheila is a very nice robe. It's very useful.
Yes, I know.
get the blade.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
There ain't no persuasion can make it that
You
great.
try, come on. For Samson.
For Samson.
Give her a little bit of Warforged love in there too.
I don't know.
Didn't you have a Roman displacement? Or is that something over here?
Wait a minute.
Didn't you have a Roman displacement?
I don't see that on my things of
I
things
might
that
be
I
mixing,
had.
I might be mixing something up.
I remember somebody had a.
That was the one shot, I think.
That was
Oh,
the one
one
shot.
shot.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Close. Because I'm looking at it.
Can I use one shot loot in this ridiculous game?
Let's have Raven talk to her for a minute.
Well, actually,
In a date.
we might be looking to buy a
do
few
dirty
items here. Any
things
kind
for
of
a price.
package discount?
Oh, and what pray tell are you proposing, dear?
Well, you figure, we're repeat customers. We've done a lot of business together, and neither of us, I think, has walked away unhappy before, so I see no reason not to continue that. So there might be some passing interest in the blade, maybe a little bit in Sheila.
Oh, I was wrong about that price on the poem. My mind has slipped me. I said platinum. It's only 5,000 gold. I'm sorry.
See, I'm starting to wonder now what the hell is going on.
Well, I've got this thing called Google right here, and I can tell values.
Oh yeah.
I just
Yes, I
I did
understand.
make some calculations, and I see that was way off.
We're in. We got.
Yes, it's Google. It's Google. Wizard Google. Google.
Well, let me check.
What kind of pole arm is it?
Oh, I said it's got 2 degrees of sharpness to it.
Anything else?
It sounds
It's shiny
Sounds pretty good.
and it's sharp.
Right? Maybe you were
It
mistaken.
doesn't
about
talk,
that.
does it? Not named Agatha?
It talks if you speak loud enough to it.
What?
It talks to me.
It's not named Agatha.
No.
We gotta try it.
No, her name is Samantha.
Is it
She's
female?
She's
Can't be a
lovely.
male name?
no, she's a lover.
Just Sam?
Samantha, you can call her Sam for short. She likes that. No, we're not talking bad about you. She
No.
says over there to
Not at all.
Paul.
And what do you have? You got a few shields over here. Can you tell me about those? Anything interesting about them?
Yes, these shields are quite. I got 3 different shields. Each one of them has a different defensive level. You've got the first level of defense, and that one's gonna go for about 300 gold. Then there's a second level of defense. It's more fortified. That one's gonna go for about 600 gold. Then the third level defense, that one's gonna be about 900.
Can you get more specific about the levels of defense and what they
Yeah,
do
plus 1
practically?
through 3.
I thought that was pretty obvious, but we are dummies.
It's right there in
Yes,
my
I
shirt.
know. I thought the last one, the third level of defense, was like +8. My math skills suck.
Well, give us just a minute. Talk amongst ourselves.
So hold on, there's more stuff.
Oh, yeah, what other good?
I want to know about that decanter, that water.
If it's still
thing.
here.
Yeah. The endless, you said something about decanter of endless water.
What other goodies do you have?
What about the cancer? You
Well,
thirsty?
no, I was
Yes,
wondering
always.
what the cost was.
Do you still have it?
Yes, I have it. What are you looking to spend on?
I'm looking for what you want to sell it for. I mean, look, we got to start somewhere. If you want me to start, I'll start at 100 gold.
Oh, that's too low.
Well, yeah, well, then why are you asking me to start?
Maybe I'll try to make $1. I'm hungry.
Yeah, well,
You know, down over at the end, they're offering crab cake again, and
Oh, with that buckwheat bread.
with the buckwheat.
Oh, man.
bread.
But the buckwheat is so dry.
We
It's so
will throw
dry.
in a dinner any which way it goes.
With the Warforged.
What?
Smoker, you're gonna sit down to dinner with her.
Yep. The lower our prices.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He likes moss.
Obviously, she likes wood.
I guess, but she's gotta like attachments.
You could discuss that.
That bow is actually 8,000 gold pieces.
That heart.
And what did you say it was? A plus what?
What do you do?
We also have a ring.
It's secret.
right?
Yeah, we don't.
I gave it to you because I didn't use it.
Do you
But
remember what
did-
it was?
Let me see.
It was new product.
No, it was not.
It's got 2 degrees of accuracy.
It was necrotic damage.
What else does it do?
Well, if shot true, it will impale the target in its heart, killing it instantly.
Oh,
It's kind of similar to a Vorpal sword,
oh. I like the sound of that.
but this is a bow.
You don't have a more
No,
of a
I'm
blade.
sure it's not psychic. Yeah. Because it was psychic.
Do you have any magical armor?
I don't know. I don't remember it being psychic.
Well, let me look.
I didn't read it.
No,
down.
I don't. Not right.
Wait, Gomez, we're reading it.
Oh, it's
Well,
potions.
Actually, all the values are gonna be the same, right?
Raven, what kind of potions we need?
Probably.
Marcus. Some healing potions and maybe some.
Healing potions are never a bad idea.
Yeah, well, true.
Maybe levitation potions. You
not
have
a bad
no
idea.
idea than that, but
Healing potions are 50 gold pieces apiece.
Levitation is kind of a. I mean, they just float around. I don't know how that.
Well, we gotta cross a chasm or something in the Underdark.
Yeah, well, floating up in the air probably not going to be the most
Well, he
effective way.
he could just fly.
I can fly and just drag everybody across.
Make sure we have some good rope. We can
I
drag
mean,
it.
if we only would look up how that levitation program, that levitation spell actually works, you would know that you need to push off of something. Even if you can fly, it can't.
He can pull us.
Right. But if you're levitating,
Levitation works.
I could just.
He
Yeah.
flies.
I know, but if you, it doesn't, the spell says you have to be able to push off a wall or something. If you fly,
Or something to
that
pull
does- No, if you fly, well, yeah, if we were floating, yes, he could pull.
Tie a rope, he pulls us. That's
Yeah.
what we talked about.
Oh, well, yeah, but how much is the levitation?
50 gold
Well,
pieces.
that's what we were asking.
50 gold pieces?
Oh, you said 50 for the healing.
Healing. That's where a regular healing.
I'm just kind of throwing shit out there. I don't. Water breathing. That's always good. Like life-saving shit.
I wish we would have prepared to.
Yeah, apparently you boys you don't have a proper.
We've got a lot
We're
of.
going in a
We've got a lot of things that we need.
We can try and bring you back some stuff.
Oh, who's wearing those amulets? Anybody?
No.
I still.
I am.
Oh, yeah, I just got mine. I haven't even been given
Can't be in the
one.
dark without it. I put mine on.
I don't even think we handed him out. I think he was the only one that wore one. Did we give him out?
They haven't been given out as far as I know.
Except for him.
I mean, I'm not going to keep them from you if you want to grab one.
No, I know, we just never got around to it.
Right. So,
She's like, well, that's a curious necklace you got around there. Would you care to part with that?
Oh, I can't. This is something that it's for a quest we have to go do, and this is like a token to get in on the quest.
Oh, interesting. She like pulls out her little monocle and she's like, look, it appears to be magical.
It is.
Do you know what it does?
A little bit.
just allows him to see in the dark.
Can
It's me big muscles too.
Can I look at it? Can I see it?
Yes. I'd love you to look at it. I'd like to look at it.
She's looking at it.
Do you know what else it does?
Does it take her 10 minutes?
I'm not educated in magic. Maybe you can help me.
It takes her exactly 11 minutes. And she knows, she'll tell you.
And this also gives you the ability to levitate
Oh,
once per day.
is there a code word? Or what do I have to do to make that work?
It looks like you just got to think about it.
Oh, nice.
And it lets you see in the dark.
And let us be seen in the dark. Very nice.
Okay,
I
so
would say,
Oh,
Marcus,
and
you and I would both
If,
benefit greatly.
if
from the
anyone's
sheet.
wearing this that is that disputes the rules, it turns into a strangulation necklace.
Oh, we have a team member that might be in trouble.
Oh my God, if there was only one that made somebody know the rules. My hell.
Already, it's going to constrict.
It's already up there.
Already, it's
already
just bad enough.
okay, so what are we looking at? All right.
I'm really interested though.
Like-
Do you have anything for me though? I mean,
How much is that?
got my little crossbow.
The blade was 3,000 gold, you said?
No, it was 5.
5. And what was the bow?
And you're interested in the bow?
The bow was 8,000.
I don't think the bow is any better than the bow I have.
You have a magical bow, and I wasn't aware of it?
Oh, no, it wasn't magic.
Well, it's a lot better than the bow you have.
It's crap.
You can roll a 20, it's an instant death.
Just don't roll a 1.
We got
Not death for you.
Yeah, should
I know
like
you have a curious look, so I'm going to explain it
That's
to you.
900,
because you're-
600?
300 was 9.
Yeah.
3 was 900.
Here at the dummy club, sometimes when people
You need
don't
a 2 shield,
understand,
right?
so that's
we explain
standard
to the
shield
player.
plus
You
2.
know the
Devin
plus
is a newer player, so he's still learning, so I will explain it to him.
I'm adding up money.
So it's a
I'm not.
heart seeker,
And
so
so
it's
two shields
Yeah.
and the blade.
Okay.
I'm
So you
trying
can
to
have on
talk.
this bow.
And then potions.
I'll wait for them to get done.
Potions.
So basically, Devin, it's a very nice bow. Like a Vorpal sword is one of the better melee weapons
special
in
moves?
regards to like combat against normal humanoids. Because if you roll 20, it instantly cuts off their head.
Okay.
So this Heartseeker bow, if you roll a 20, it instantly pierces the creature in the heart if it is a regular creature that has a heart. Now it could be like even like a demon or devil, it'll kill them instantly if they have a heart.
Or an ancient, epic, super dragon.
Any special boots?
Anything, it'll kill.
Yeah, it'll kill them instantly.
Versus.
Well,
Yeah, boots or braces.
that would be nice.
Not right now,
If we could
yeah.
afford it.
No.
Just gonna ask.
Well, do you have any hand crossbow?
Yes, I do. I've got one it is it'll give you three degrees of better accuracy.
3 degrees of accuracy?
Yes, and
I like that.
every bolt that it shoots gives a percentage chance to make the target fall asleep. Want to know the price?
I'm a little nervous about that.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah.
We don't have much left.
Fortunately, that one's going to be
Sounds
about
right.
7,000 gold.
Yeah, do you have anything that's like still a hand crossbow, but not like super crazy like
Yeah, I
that?
got the regular one over here that's just looks pretty.
Oh, well, I got one of those.
Okay, well.
Yeah, okay, well.
No, that's all. That's all.
I'll trade you Samson for it. Oh, come on, Samson glows.
Lowe's.
I mean, you listen, you can't use that hand crossbow to see in the
Sure,
dark.
can't, if I have a hard time sleeping, I go to sleep.
But if you have to see in the dark, you
We
can't
can do
use
that for
it.
Go
you.
to sleep.
I don't know. And it's
Okay. How about this? How about we take the 2 top shields you got, the glaive, the bow, and the crossbow, and 6 healing potions for 20,000.
Yeah, pretty much full price.
Wait a minute, 7? That's like 7 grand, 8 grand, 5 grand. The glaive was 5, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that is literally full price.
It's a little bit of a deal for you guys.
We're getting like 2,000 gold piece deal.
10%.
Are you
Rings?
are you using any abilities while you're making this deal?
I'm just trying to persuade.
It's persuasion.
Well, give me your roll.
Okay, throw Sheila in that deal then, damn it. I want Sheila. Throw Sheila in the deal. We want Adam Sheila.
All right. You want Sheila? You're willing to give up Samson's? How about?
No. I said I want Sheila with the 20,000 deal. I mean, you really look at it. I mean, 10%. Come on, man. 10% we can get anywhere.
This persuasion could go into advantage. Oh, let's see.
Don't sound like I'm rolling for your money.
Well, he's the one doing the talking.
I'm talking to him. Come on, man. Just throw Sheila in that deal. Talk to her. You're very persuasive. I'm more persuasive than
And
me.
then we'll swap Samson and Sheila. Holy crap.
No. Damn it. Wanted to sell. Well, whatever. We'll just
That's a legendary weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what.
We know what it is.
I'll swap.
Before you get...
We know what
You
it is.
haven't. Sheila is untouched, right? Sheila is untouched.
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't I just trade Samson back for Sheila? I mean, that was the deal that we made at the beginning. If you want to just go back on it, that's fine.
Samson missed you.
Does that sound like a fair trade? I mean, it was
No,
a
I'm in
fair
the business
trade.
to make money, dear.
Well, we're talking about this as one. Like I said, a package deal. We're all looking to buy something here. He's looking to swap that
But
out.
you weren't looking to make money last time. Apparently, because you swapped it head to head.
You're just really not good at talking, but your eyes are drawing me in. Are you trying to persuade me?
Yes,
Brad?
I think I am trying to persuade you. Like I said, mutual benefit. Stand to make a good amount of gold. We stand to grab some items that might be of some use to us.
Why don't you roll your persuasion?
All right.
Think about, we've done repeated business with you. We'll come back and do more in the future.
All right, 26.
All right, you talk me into it. I'll do the deal.
Greatly appreciate
You
it.
keep Sheila. I'll throw in the roll.
Sure you don't want Samson
I
back?
mean, you keep Samson.
All right.
Thanks, man.
And I put the robe on and I'm just like, oh, Sheila.
But I do want that buckwheat bread.
He'll take it
Done
there.
deal.
You know they have some fine dragon short ribs too.
Do you know anybody that can make shield or armor out of our dragon scales from that dragon?
No, not right, not here. This location.
Not here.
You're gonna have to go to a bigger city for something like that. You're gonna need a smith that's also
Enchanter.
an enchanter of sorts.
Do you know of one?
I know this girl Michelle, but she's over in Waterdeep. That's quite a journey. Yeah.
We don't want to go back to Waterdeep.
Yeah, we haven't been anywhere.
Waterdeep is our starting city.
Yeah.
That's where the
Well, actually, we started on the road.
Yes.
So, okay, so that's where the king is.
that's
And
where
then we don't want to.
we're wanted there. I'm sure.
Well, let's say it. Just it may be curio and nothing more. I found this lens, and it's really interesting. You look through it, and it gives you very wide vision. If there's any magical aspects
Oh,
to
look,
it.
can I take a look at it? Let me take a gander. She grabs it from me. She's looking at it. Oh, yeah, this is called a fisheye lens. It kind of gives you, we like to say in the business, walleye, you know. But it just lets you see. a
Does
little
it give
bit
you
farther.
walleye vision?
Yeah, kind of. If you put your eye up next to it, it makes your eyes a little bit big.
Does it make things bigger?
It stretches your imagination. Here you go, love.
I will pay.
It's not magical. It's just the way it's cut.
All right,
Anything
gentlemen,
else?
are we done? Is there anything else anybody would be interested in? Or
You have to be close.
No, I don't have any cloaks here.
Rings?
I like rings.
Any goggles?
No rings.
Do you have diamonds?
Yeah, I have diamonds. How many you need?
Looking for about 900 gold pieces worth.
So let me look here. She opens the drawer. She goes, I have 3. It'd be worth about that.
So the 300 each? I said, we'll take those.
Okay.
Is it even swap or
Yeah.
is she making some juice or?
Seems like she's giving you a deal.
Okay.
Any other?
And we can tell that they're,
Yeah. 300. Yeah, they're worth 300 each.
okay.
Something
Yeah,
like
I'll
that.
buy those 3 then.
Okay.
Ask her.
What else are you boys looking for? Anything else?
Wondering if that is correct.
Any other special?
You're reading the old version of it.
Okay. So there's a newer version of it?
Well, there's my version of it.
Okay. One last thought too. Got
But
Samson.
it's yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's good.
No, go ahead.
You got Samson, which, you know, as beautiful as an item as it is, you seem to have no small amount of attachment to it. Would you be willing to trade that for the decanter of endless water?
You want to give me short sword with the decanter?
Yes.
I'm afraid that's not worth it.
What would make it worth it?
We're taking it to war for it.
Dinner with the-
I can run down the street right now and
There's
and
some
get
buckwheat
and
bread.
pick up a meal for you.
Dragon short ribs with crab cakes and buckwheat bread. Extra buckwheat bread.
All the trimmings.
Well, let me think about this for a moment.
We'll let you eat up the warforged belly.
But they lost.
I'm afraid the decanter's quite more expensive than you thought. It carries a value of 9,000 gold pieces.
Should have bought it last time, it was 3,000.
It wasn't even that. It was like 2,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
COVID.
COVID is jack prices.
You ain't lying.
King Jiden is really screwing this up.
Do you know how much gas it costs to get this game to go right?
Tim Moku, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the date that includes buckwheat bread with Warforged 9,000 gold?
Oh, just to be in my presence, yeah.
When you
But you're all burnt up, love.
Well, I clean up good.
He's special.
No.
That makes him even more special. Not
Less than
less.
half your beard. You got 3 poke marks in your stomach. Looks like you've been skewered.
I think our cleric.
But
might
he's
be able to
dent
manage
free.
that.
Oh, he's not. He's got 3 holes right now.
Yeah, but he's dent free in his head.
Oh,
I mean,
well, kind of. It's kind of got a little prickly mark up by his nose. Whoever removed his dent did a bang up job.
We tease him up about being a rogue. Don't tease him about the dance.
Oh, he's a rogue.
no,
I don't
no.
like rogues in my shop.
No, it's
Thieves.
not him. Somebody that's not here. We kicked him out of the group a couple
I'm an
weeks.
archer. I'm a ranger.
I am not a rogue, young lady.
We didn't talk about you either.
Well,
I would hope that there's no rogues in here.
No,
And
we
that
found out we
dent-
kicked him out of our group.
I
That
hate to
dent
drag
was-
my magical runes.
that dent was perfectly fixed, by the way. I mean, just because I screwed up his voice box doesn't mean
I mean, it's what he's talking about.
all right. Well,
Can you hold this gem of telling the truth while I ask you a question?
nope.
Charlotte, it was very nice meeting you again.
It burns.
Take that shit and walk out.
Any last things you need, boys?
I think that about does it.
Is there a place where I could get some crossbow bolts?
You
I
get
mean,
some-
that tiny store is gone. Wondering if they take that over and fix it. Are they running it
I
again?
have some right here.
Yeah.
I got 2 dozen crossbows. They have 1 level of sharpness to them.
They're returning crossbow bolts too.
Yeah. And how much are those? Because I'm really,
200 gold pieces.
50% of them return to you.
what?
They're returning 50% of them.
Yeah. It's amazing how that works.
50% return.
See, I don't have 200 gold. That's why I was asking.
Oh boy, you better get to work, love.
We got it.
You want them? I'll give you 200 gold.
2 dozen?
I'll give
That's
you 200
fine.
gold.
I'll
No,
take,
crossbow
yeah.
bolts
I mean, I've
are
got,
different than arrows.
No, I know that, but
Two
Two dozen for 200?
yeah, it's a pretty good deal. All right. Well, thank you.
We'll give you 200.
Thank you very much. But now, what about just conventional ones? There's some conventional place you can just get regular ones from.
Can't Tim Wilson make
I
them?
can make them.
Yeah.
You got a wood maker right here.
I just can't make magical ones.
And he's made of wood and he makes wood.
Keeps him from screwing with stuff he's not supposed to screw with. Keep him busy.
I can keep busy for a long time.
Great. Sounds like a good
I need like 80.
I had to take it
Why the
3
hell do
days.
you need 80? Can you carry 80 crossbow bolts?
I don't know, but I need a lot. Well, let me put it this way. Every turn, right, I fire 3 of them. I
Okay.
mean, so 5 turns, that's 15. Again, you know, I mean,
You need those returning, 50% returning. That worked out pretty good for you.
yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, is that it's like, gets real pricey. All right, well, I'm good. If you're gonna make them, then we'll just have you make them. All right, I'm out, and I'm just gonna walk out without setting off any alarms because I didn't steal anything.
Yes, sir.
I need stats on the bow.
You need what?
No, we're not out of character.
Yeah, it's +2 hard seeking bow.
Just
So it's just +2.
+2.
Let's do clear.
And
I like
plus 2 to hit, plus 2 to
I know you
damage.
like the other one better, but that's why I'm like reading. Oh no, not all that.
+3.
So what is it, 1d10?
It's 2 for shield and
One d10 damage.
Oh, right, because the shield is
1d10
+2.
damage.
One that's +4, one that's +5.
You know,
And it's-
on a natural 20 roll, it instantly kills any
stick it up, you 3.
Yeah,
creatures that have a heart.
You don't use the shield. So don't have you.
Now, what if the creature doesn't have a heart?
Then it doesn't kill
But
them.
does it do additional damage?
No, it still does the 1d10 damage.
I get
No, but like,
yeah,
You
he
still
pulls a
do
card.
So you take-
I'll pull a
you
card.
pull a card.
Yeah.
I got you.
So
Yeah. That's what I think. It's a shocking burst clave. Burst damage when I hit with it. I like that.
So you boys are gearing up on some things here. What's going on? Where are you at?
The marsh.
Have a nice day.
Looking at my shiny shield.
Do you want to tell her? In case we find something she wants? No?
But we can ask.
He's in the marsh. What's going on in the marsh?
Big mosquitoes. Flying spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. For each one you kill, you bring it back to me. I'll give you 25 gold.
We will. Good to know. Well, shall we head out then?
Excellent idea.
Well, it has been a pleasure.
So, another side shit mission.
We emptied a good chunk of our gold stores out, so we should have a lot of room in our bags and our portable hold.
Did you pull everything out of your main bag, or did you need some gold from the other bags?
No, I took it from party funds.
Well, this is all
Everyone's.
the portable hole.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying that this is also.
I don't have a portable. Somebody's got the Eward Handicap Protect. Who's got that one?
Me?
Okay. So everyone else has a bag of holding.
Yeah, but there's nothing in it, really, so there was no money in it or anything.
I think tear it up unless somebody else wants it, but I don't know.
No, I still need to, yeah, I just need regular crossbow bolts. I've got 5.
Ken, could you do me a favor real quick?
Yeah, what about talking to,
I'll give you some gold. Go buy her a meal and bring her back a meal with some buckwheat bread. Could you do that for me, please? She seemed to like you and appreciate that, so I think that might give us, if we ever come back here.
She didn't really appreciate it. She called me a half-bearded thing.
Yeah.
What
Well,
about
I think that's just her way of flirting with you.
what about talking to the great company? You know, they could spare some bolts.
I'm sure we can go down to the store and I'll find some. We got to go that way anyway.
So head to the general store.
Yeah.
He's able to
The
make,
king isn't too fond of us.
Yeah, I would. If I was going to make 20 of them,
I would stay away from the great company.
I think,
just as
I think
much as
we're good. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find some if we run into anything underground.
yeah. Well, I mean, 5 bolts is not going to last me very long at
No,
all.
but he can make you some in the meantime, and eventually we'll run into more, is my guess.
Yeah, as long as he's resting the whole time and. Yeah.
He can make some on the way to the caves and then takes some supplies into the cave.
Let's hold on for a second here. Yeah. Well, you know.
Hey, that's
Oh, we love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we need to
Okay.
make any other stops, or shall we head directly to where we're going?
What time is it? We gotta make our way over there. And then, we're gonna have to find a safe spot to camp possibly.
How many
I don't know what
posts
time it is.
What time of day is it?
Right now it is in the afternoon. It's about 3:00.
Oh, 6, how are we passing those out?
One of each, one for each of us.
Oh, so we each get what?
We each get one, and then we'll have one in a bag of holding for a day when she gets back.
Each get one what?
Potion healing. What, how many points were those healing?
Regular,
Regular potion 2d6.
no, I think it's
You talking about the grader?
2d4s.
What do we buy?
It's 2d4 plus 2 if you got regular ones.
Yeah, regular was 2d4 plus 2.
That'll tickle.
So the next question is, do we want to head out now or spend the night, start out first thing in the morning?
How long did we say it was a walk or
Hour to the cave, right?
on a
Was
horseback?
that on horseback?
Yeah, so
Yeah, horseback was a couple hours. You said.
Oh,
I thought it took half a day.
Or here's something you could. I know you guys are thinking about this, but this is just a
Get it right.
out of character suggestion. You offer to someone in town to bring the horse. You use the horses, but have them bring them the horses back to the stable. Like someone, 2 people or whatever.
Come with us.
Like
Take the
henchmen,
horses back.
take the horses back.
So we can Uber to the cave.
yeah, I would prefer nobody know where the hell we're at.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Yeah, we'll walk.
or have them take you part way.
Why don't we just
Yeah.
walk?
and then
Yeah,
walk.
or just leave the horses at the stable anyway.
Yeah.
Take a part way,
Yeah, that'll work.
speed us up.
Just take them, have them take us far enough to where.
Take them to the river. They're not gonna know where we're going from that river.
Because like 2 of the teenagers in town will do it for like 5 gold pieces.
And some buckwheat bread.
Yeah, and some buckwheat bread because that stuff's the
5 gold pieces, that is quite a bit for 2 teenagers.
I'll pay the 5 gold pieces.
I know. Taxes.
Since episode 1, AJ's been arguing about it every Friday. That's like
Him and Eric Swerple.
yeah.
I mean,
You and your brother.
it's crazy.
2 gold.
This is for master.
For Rolex?
5 gold for a teenager to bring our horseman out.
It's like what is going
Man.
on in here?
Inconceivable.
It is inconceivable.
Okay, is everyone ready for their coin allotment? You
Yes.
can have this in your bag.
Oh, in that case, I guess I have to be ready.
Now, are we including, because the bag that I'm carrying was never included in our total, it's just a bag of gold
Yeah, neither is mine.
filled to the brim of gold.
Correct. So
So-
whatever's in there, we'll split later.
Okay.
Well, that's what we had with the portable hole also, right?
No,
No.
his was different. His was,
Okay.
The portable hole, I think, was what we were keeping track of.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I'm just carrying this for the group, so.
okay. 56 platinum. 2 electrum.
Thank God.
654 gold.
654.
What was the electrum? How many?
1,067 silver. And 159 copper.
Isn't silver worth like, each silver worth 5 platinum now or something?
It's like 10 gold or something like that, as of right now. But it's eventually gonna go back to normal.
So basically, we're splitting it up to the group, and that's our discretionary funds to
Correct.
spend as we see fit.
Correct.
Right.
And then I will start over with group funds.
So there's nothing else in the group funds except for what we have in the bags of holding.
And we have a couple magic items.
We don't have gems too?
We've got
The gems,
Or do we use the gems to supplement the payment for the rest of the stuff?
Yeah, we use gems and
And the 6,000 gold or whatever you had. Whatever it was.
we still have magic items.
what magic items?
We got that Kyotum's ointment. Is that how you
What
pronounce
does
it?
that do with him?
I don't know. Oil of slipperiness.
Oh, I'll take that.
Probably self-explanatory. We have 3 potions of greater healing. We have a potion of hill giant strength, because that did not get used, right?
Nope.
Now, you didn't have that, right?
No, but you probably should.
Yeah.
I already have Elton strength.
Those are the magic items that
My,
have not,
yeah. And the ring.
and the ring.
Ring of resistance, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
What's the ring do?
we got a bunch of others,
I think you're right. I think it was shit.
but
What's the ring of resistance do?
Do we have any cards for any of the stuff that we have, Sean?
gives you resistance to psychic, right?
I thought it was necrotic.
Or
It could have been, it was either psychic or necrotic, one of the two. But I mean, I could have swore that
I
it
thought
might
it
have
was
been.
necrotic.
okay,
Yeah, I
I
thought
thought it
so.
was necrotic.
that's final.
Yeah.
Necrotic.
Yeah.
I would think about wearing that.
Yeah, we are going
Yeah.
downhill.
I don't.
Necrotic.
Is it a attuned? It doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't say it needs to be.
A. It's got like an A on it on the back. No, I don't think so.
I don't have any magic items in there.
Oh, requires attunement. Yeah,
That's fine.
your glaive
Glaive.
will
Oh, is the glaive gonna have to be attuned?
almost guaranteed. anything worth a shit is it's a tune. So it's the bow.
How much? I already swapped mine out.
Dave, where did you see the tape?
It requires attunement, right?
I put my common bow in the bag of holding.
Back up.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
It's
I'm
still-
gonna spend time at
It's not magical, but it's still +2.
It's a half hour. Just on the way there.
Yeah.
All right, so are we Ubering down to the river?
Yeah, you guys are gonna travel there.
We're gonna do fast travel.
Sean, do you know the fields
Take a
require
Griffin.
attunement or no?
No attunement on the shields.
Cool.
Directions you can go.
That was when we went to the Cyclops.
Oh, that's right.
It's not, the river has nothing. Remember, we took the road and then you had to take that path off of the road.
'Cause here we went
So why
back
don't we
to
just
Stone
take
Circle.
off on the road and then they can turn around and go back and then we'll figure it out from there. But I still need information on that bow again. Is it just +3 to hit and then what's the percentage for sleep?
For the percentage sleep, it's 20%.
And then
20%.
is it just to hit or is it hit and damage?
It's just a hit. And then it's 20% chance it makes the dart go to sleep.
Alright.
But it doesn't affect the inanimate like golems and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
there has to be something that can sleep.
Right.
And that is also not immune or to sleep.
Right.
Let's roll.
So do I roll that, or are you gonna roll for the sleep?
I'll let you roll for it. It's fine.
It's a D20?
No, it's a percentage roll. So
Oh, yeah, whatever. Okay, so the
as long
percentage
as
side.
yeah, as long as it's under 20% on your percentile roll, then they fall asleep.
Alright, so we're gonna go for the low end.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise 80%.
Does it work on even like dark elves?
Yeah.
They can sleep.
I don't know. I thought elves were resistant to sleep.
No.
Immune to the sleep spell.
Like high elves, wood elves.
Poison sleep is different.
I don't know about dark elves.
Alright.
And to go Spelunky?
It's one here.
No, we haven't even got
We're gonna get a rope.
Yeah, we
Oh,
sent
yeah,
them
well,
back, right?
Set them back, and you guys started making.
We went
your
through
way.
here, yeah.
Now, you go into the first part of the cave.
There's no more scorpions.
No more
No scorpions. I'm looking for Scorpion. I want a rematch from a distance.
Well, you got that shield now.
Yeah. I can boop.
I still want to be at a distance.
Probably a good call.
It'll just be a moment while the new map loads up. So you will, you guys go into the first part of the cave of that layer. Where you had seen that writing on the, what was it, stalagmites or whatever? Mm-hmm. And,
Wasn't it like ancient Elven or something?
Oh, yeah.
so while you're standing around in that area where you were told to go, you hear like a whistling sound coming from the darkness off to the left. It's out of your range from what you can see. This is all theater of the mind for right here, what we're talking about. Only because there was an issue with that map that I had,
No.
so I don't have it up here. I've got my other maps that I'll start. Anyways, so out of the darkness, you see a dark elf, a drow male, wearing like dark clothing with a little bit of hint of purple in his gear, and he comes out of the darkness with his hands up, looking at you, and you right out away you notice he's wearing a symbol around his neck that looks like the one that Grabnar's wearing.
Take ours out.
Reach in, yeah, pull out my armor, display it.
He says in common, he says, "Greetings. My name is Hatchnet Yolgoth. I've been sent here to lead you back to my home city."
Hatchnet, what?
Yolgoth. That's Yoelagh.
One more time.
It's Yoelagh. Hatchnet.
Okay. What home city is this you're talking about?
It's the home city of Zaire. Ziirae. It's quite a travel from here. You guys look like you're prepared. Do you have enough supplies?
We believe so.
You have enough food? The journey's gonna take, it's gonna take us about 3 weeks to get there.
We could use a endless of endless water if you have one.
I grab a bag of chips.
Can't you create food and water?
Possibly.
I mean, maybe not today, but you know,
A
every
3-week journey if we need it.
yeah,
we can
we'll be
create-
good.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We're good.
Because keep those amulets on you when, especially when we're in the city. Right now, it's the point is there's a lot of other dangers on our trek back to where I'm from.
Well, we'll wear them anyway.
Have any of you ever been in the Underdark before?
Nope.
That is a negative, sir.
It's a completely different realm, different from what you're used to. These amulets, if you can't see in the dark, will help you see in the dark. They also will let you levitate when needed, once per day, and sometimes we'll need it. He says he asks you your names.
Well, again, my name is Killian Priakdu.
Greetings, Killian.
Call me Raven. Everybody does.
Well met. And who might you be, human?
Gravenor.
Gravenor. Well met. And you, man of the Asian persuasion.
My name is Marcus.
Well met, Marcus.
I'm AJ.
AJ. Human, but yet you look elven in your stature.
Well, I'm just skinny.
Interesting. And who's...
And frail.
Oh, my name's Choku.
Oh, he speaks. What else can you do, Chimoku?
I can fire arrows.
Impressive.
I'm gonna ask you tomorrow.
Nice.
As a side note, we weren't exactly given much information on why we're heading where we're heading. Enlighten us at all at
Well,
that effect.
I don't have all the details about that. I've been tasked to bring you back to my house. Now, because you've already told me that you're not familiar with the Underdark, things work differently. There's a different hierarchy. Normally, women are in charge with us. They control what we do or don't do. Some are more ruthless than others. And when we go in the presence of any female dark elves, I suggest that none of you just make eye contact with them. Bow your heads. It's a form of respect. If you don't, they may lash out at you. Because, like I said, it's a hierarchy thing. Other than that, all I've been told is to bring you back to the house, which is my home, where they will fill you in on what is requested of you. That's all I know. I was told to get you. I'm my house's best tracker, and I'm quite stealthy. And I'm going to help you guys navigate your way back to where I'm from. Are there any other questions?
No time like the present. We've got a long journey ahead. Might as well get moving.
Why don't you tell me more about the women in your culture as we walk? We'll just general conversation. You don't have to
Right.
really explain anything, but just saying I'm just going to make small talk.
Well, in my culture, most of us worship Loth, the queen of spiders. And then there's some of us that don't. Those that don't are kind of frowned upon.
Do you guys get married?
Yes, we can get married. Well, the women of our kin are the ones that are in charge. The men are all subservient to the women. Which I know is different.
Mostly women warriors then?
No, the men are the warriors. But the women hold all the power. They're the priests, priestesses, and devoted worshippers of Loth. Loth bestows blessings upon them, and in turn, they imbue us with extra powers.
Interesting.
Now, with my house, if you're a noble, you get extra abilities that you can do than regular, well, non-nobles of the house. We call them house counters. So there's extra things that I can do because Loth has granted his will upon us. But my house is a little bit different than most houses. We focus on things of the mind. And then with that, you hear his voice, but you don't see him moving his mouth. Now he's like talking to all of you who's in your mind. Even Chinmoka.
Even me.
Yes.
I'm going to respond like, that's really interesting, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to think it.
And he goes, it is interesting.
And I look up at him and I point at him, I message him, hey, I could do that too. Cool, isn't it?
He says to you, but what you just did is a little different.
How so?
You'll learn.
So I'm going to think this. If I'm thinking it when you're connected, can everybody hear or can only you hear?
Only I can hear.
Okay.
It's a good thing you can't hear inside my head.
Could be tick tock, tick tock.
And I'm sure you guys have questions that you're not sure why you're going here. But trust me, Dennehy Grove Warden and the Grove Warden clan have had an alliance with my family for hundreds of years. We've allied with High Elves for reasons mainly about trade and whatnot. But with what's been going on recently, they've requested to send you guys to us because of problems that are on the rise.
Does that mean your clan or house doesn't follow the will of Loth?
We follow Loth, but we also follow our own ways because we don't always need Loth's power to prevail. Because in what we call the spider's web is like the realm of the Underdark dealing with drow houses. It's a succession-based thing. As he's like talking with you guys as you're navigating through these tunnels, and you can tell the grade is like, it's not dramatic, but you can tell you're going deeper and deeper Underdark. So, and a few times he'll be like, don't go this way, that's bad, there's traps there, or fall hazards and stuff like that. He points out, don't go this way.
And this is all natural, or this is,
It's all like, it looks like natural subterranean, like it wasn't carved out or messed with in any way.
How high ranking is your house? You talked about rankings of houses.
Our house is the seventh house of our current city.
Seventh out of how many in your city?
How many houses in the city?
Recognized houses.
There's about 78 houses.
Four. Seventh, that's, wow, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
It's impressive, but it's quite nerve-wracking because the way it works, houses only can advance by eliminating the other house. And if they don't eliminate us entirely, then their house is eliminated by everyone else.
Wow.
So they kind of have to do it in subterfuge. It's quite wicked the way we work. But like I said, we're not like normal houses, being that we use mind powers. It makes us, it gives us an advantage, especially if Loth's will is bestowed upon another house, or if Loth is mad with us and decides to take our spells away, we still have mind powers to fight off other houses.
Is it possible to teach others this special abilities?
Yes,
Ooh, I'd love it if you take time, or somebody would take time to teach me or us or any of the above. I'd appreciate it greatly.
I'm sure that will be considered.
How can we help here?
Right now, we on this journey, just listen to my guidance and hopefully we survive the trek.
Sir,
Yeah, it's easy when I move by myself because I'm very quiet and stealthy. You guys aren't necessarily the most quiet people here, but
I'm a little stealthy. I'm not as good as you.
one of my friends here is looking for some crossbow bolts. If you happen to know where we can collect some parts to make some or anything on the way.
how many cross?
I thought he was making them.
I was
He
making
might
some
be,
on the
but
way.
maybe we go past some unique parts, some metals or wood or
Yeah,
something.
I
Just
just
figured I'd.
figured that he was gonna make 20 on the trip, so I just added 20.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's good.
But that's a good idea. You never know what kind of metal,
Look out for you.
certain metals might be able to, create better weapons.
Well,
He
I
kind of
also,
opens up his vest, and inside he's got like a hand crossbow quiver with a bunch of bolts. And he looks at you and he goes, "How many do you need?"
Well, if you've got like an extra 10 or 20, that would be
So
fantastic.
it's not a problem. He pulls 10 out of his quiver and hands them to you. And you do notice while he still has his vest open, as he hands you those bolts, you see more bolts appearing in the quiver. And then he closes his vest.
did I see that?
Yeah, you've seen it.
I go, oh, where did you get that?
From my matron mother. It was one of Lot's gifts bestowed upon us.
Nice.
Well, it's an endless quiver. It's for his
No, it's an endless bolts. Don't give him any ideas.
I might have to go ask.
Might have to ask.
Glad I am.
I'm gonna serve law.
I'm following you.
The Lord Loth Warforged.
Make me black. I'm good.
Yeah.
So
I'll sharpen my
fighters in your
I'll
mouth.
sharpen my teeth.
Fighters in your mouth.
I'm good with it.
Give you a little extra hit points.
I got the Chuck Norris stubble going on.
So the first day of travel goes uneventful. You don't have any encounters out of the normal. There was a couple times where there were some cave fisher lines that were set on the walls, and he pointed out to you. He's like, "All right, let's stay over here on this side of the crag because up there, these cave fishers." And he explains them. Unbeknownst to him, he didn't know that you guys know about him. I don't, with the exception of Raven. He explains what these creatures are, and you identify them already from, and especially Marcus, with your book of knowledge that you've been obtaining.
I'm watching the Dark Elf, and I'm writing.
Yeah, but he explains about a cave fisher, what it looks like, and then you right away you know, oh yeah, we encountered that. Oh, that's what that's called. You know.
Well, while we're going through, I'm going to ask him about other creatures that we might be encountering and what to look for. The whole time knowing that Mark's going to be writing stuff down about him, so you might as well.
He starts telling us about stories of evil dwarves that live in the Underdark called Duergar. The Duergar are pretty wicked, and there's another offshoot of the Duergar called the Duro. He describes the differences in how they look physically versus each one compared to like mountain dwarves or hill dwarves from the surface.
They're dark skinned too, right?
No, they're gray in color. And then he tells you about the Sliflamen, which is the deep gnomes. They're mostly a goodly race that have, for the most part, a negative interaction with the Dark Elves. They've been battling for thousands of years with each other.
Like to chop their hands off.
Yeah. Yep. So, if he talks about that, then you see some at one point while you're traveling, you see these like small herd animals come running by. Those are, he points those out and he says those are Roth. This is like our version of cattle from what you guys have on the surface. This is what we use for meat mainly.
How does it taste?
He says it tastes like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Do they have chickens down here?
No, but it tastes like chicken. I've had chicken on the surface.
Do they have cows down here?
No, no
That's
cows.
the-
That's
that's
the
the
road.
gore.
But you could, female roads, you can milk, and that milk tastes like
No.
Chicken milk.
milk tastes like shit.
Oh, goat milk.
Goat's milk. A little gamey.
Yeah, a little gamey. It's a little
Milk.
thick. It's not a cow.
Cream, that's not milk.
That's cream.
That's,
Well, if you've ever had like
That's not a-
unfiltered milk and raw milk, it's thick. Yeah,
It's good though.
it's thick.
Especially.
we're gonna lose another member of the Dummy Club. Devin now likes regular thick milk. We're gonna have to fire him. It's good.
That's good.
That's gonna be an outtake clip. I'm gonna TikTok that one.
Goat's milk.
Yeah.
Goat's milk.
No, not goat's milk, just straight up cow milk. Unfiltered.
It's good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's good. Two of us are gone now. We're from coronary. Start saying our best.
As we're walking and talking to him, we get a relatively good idea of how Drow society functions and intricacies of the Underdark.
Yes.
So we're okay. So if
Yeah.
something comes up later.
Yeah,
That knowledge
anyone
makes
that
more.
has the lore of the Underdark previous to this game, it's pretty much applies.
So we've heard of Dritz and his exploits, or is it not
No,
that
he hasn't.
specific?
He hasn't ever talked about Drists or any of that because that's in a different city. So he really don't have the knowledge of that stuff. So you never hear any of that topic of conversation. This is a different.
As far as how Drow society functions in general, because I just read the series.
oh, did you? Oh, did you?
So like, I got all this information in my head. I'm like, I know about this, I know about this, I know about how the succession works.
Right.
So we can use that knowledge then.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yes. So he shares that with you.
I'm gonna ask him what we're looking for, any dangers ahead.
There's always potential danger around any turn. We could be ambushed. There could be kobolds waiting to sabotage us. There's all kinds of creatures. There's underdark dragons, cave dragons they're called. He's like, there's the list goes on of enemies that could.
Is there any like warning signs that I should be looking for?
Sometimes whether it's markings on the stone or if things go from unnatural to like looks like it's been disturbed, then chances are there's probably something trying to ambush us or
That's what I'll keep my eye out for since
Yeah.
I see
more than likely I see farther than him.
Right.
I was just paying attention to him.
So,
I'd say I'm starting to get slightly unnerved as he just kind of casually describes Drow society, or it's how cutthroat they are.
yeah, I mean, it is, for those that aren't familiar with it, it is quite wicked, the upbringing that they come from.
Loth is not a nice goddess.
Yeah, no. and for the most part, most of them are raised to be evil. He doesn't come off as evil to you. He's just being matter of fact and not. He doesn't seem to be vicious with you, or like. He doesn't come off with bad intentions from any of your like perceptions of this drow. But he does tell you that his kind are quite wicked, you know, and normally, they will, they're shoot first, ask questions later type people.
Or we're safe as long as we're of use to him.
Well, you're safe because you guys are wearing his house emblem, is basically what he tells you.
Well, safe from
So,
his house.
safe from other drow.
So even from enemies of his house?
Potentially, it will give you the protection, like when they see that you're like basically emissaries of his house.
If we're attacked, are we free to defend ourselves?
Of course, you're free to defend yourself.
But
Well,
we
the,
won't be.
the only thing that I tell you is that when we encounter females, and it doesn't matter whether it's my house or other houses, you don't give them any negative feedback. Don't talk back to them. Don't make eye contact with them, because they all carry these funky whips on their sides that have snake heads, and they will lash out and fire up on you. And it
What if
ain't-
they try to kill us? I mean,
Then we can defend ourselves.
then you defend yourself. But keep in mind, you attack a female, then you're gonna have to deal with their armies or their soldiers or whoever's with them.
Wizards, fighters, and clerics.
He's like, my house won't be this way towards you because of the alliance that we have with the Grove Wardens.
Well, just guide us as best as you can to stay clear of those kind of interactions.
But then he says to you, he goes, but also, do not talk about the alliance of the Grove Wardens, because if other Dark Elves know about it, it could reflect negatively upon my house.
Understood.
Because they're taught from birth to hate
Yes.
the elves of the surface world. They're their greatest enemy. Is
Yes.
what they're taught from birth, essentially.
Exactly. And he explains all that as well to you about that, about how for hundreds of thousands of years they've had this huge war with the surface going on. But in the recent years, they've changed. Some of them have changed that mindset, and they're trying to branch out into the surface and create more trade and whatnot. So that's why they have such a good alliance with the Dennehy's family. So,
Carry on.
with that being said, the first night there is, or I say when you guys go to rest, there is no encounters.
First night, while nothing was going on, and while everybody was sleeping, carving, making something.
Making sure on the trip that I attune my glaive and the ring.
Okay. All right. You get it attuned. That goes smoothly.
So I gotta tell AJ right away.
I guess I'm gonna probably have to attune to my weapon as well.
All right. Well, during the first night.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna sit in the corner and go, no, I'm not gonna kill everybody.
Why are you petting your bow?
So, during the second day of travel, you round a bend in these tunnels and Marcus, off in the distance, you can see this before everybody else. You see several creatures, and they're like looking your way, but you can tell that they can't see you.
I'm gonna tell Hatchnet. I'm gonna describe the creatures, whatever I see.
They look like dwarves.
Say, looks like a bunch of dwarves ahead. They're looking our way. And then I'll start looking up, you know, as far as I can see up, and does it look like the Dugar that he was talking about? That he described?
Yes, it does look like Dugar.
I'll let him know it looks like the Dugar that you were describing.
And he like crouches down. It's like, how do you see them?
I say I have good vision in the darkness.
He's like, you're gonna have to teach me that. That's impressive. I've never heard of like humans seeing better in the Underdark than us.
I'll give everyone the vision, including Hatchnet,
Okay.
Equivalent to yours.
for an hour.
That's what, out to 120 feet?
300.
So yeah, around the corner there, you see the four Dugar, and they appear to be like armor, spikes coming off their armor, weapons in hand. And you can see that they're like looking towards you guys, but it doesn't look like they can see you yet from around the turn.
Does it look like an ambush?
So we're more than 120 feet, or what's the?
Well, it's kind of you can see them before they see you. Like if you stop right there,
Right.
they can't see you yet.
Does it look like they're set up for an ambush? Or they're just out here doing something, or
Yeah, you can't. It doesn't look like they're setting up for an ambush, but they do have weapons in hand.
So the weapons are drawn as opposed to stone.
anybody mining or anything around them? Any other people?
You don't hear any noises, and they're not making any noise. So either maybe they heard you guys, but they didn't see you yet, or they seem to be on the ready though for like they're looking your way.
Why don't we ask Hatchet what he wants?
And keep in mind, it's not complete darkness that you're in down here, because there is lichen and different moss that illuminates. So it's not complete darkness. You're not completely dim.
Is there any way I could do a sense motive on what they're doing down here?
You can try.
Does anybody have any clue what they're doing? I'm gonna try and.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to stare into it too to see if I can help him out.
It's an investigation.
Um.
I'm trying to give you an advantage.
Is he trying to give me advantage?
Yeah, he's trying.
I'm gonna stare intently at them.
Okay, take the first roll.
First one works. 15.
You were able
I get
to
double
just
flip.
concern that they're in like an offensive posture.
Oh,
They're in an offensive posture. Can anybody detect anything else? When he says that, I draw an arrow and I get ready. I have,
action. Should we try and take him out from here?
Are they the enemy?
What should we do, Ashton? What do you think we should do?
It's like they're probably gonna be more, if you ask me. Normally Dugar don't just stay out in the middle. Just 4. He's like, but from the looks of them, they look like they're battle ragers. That ain't gonna be good. They,
Well, why don't we
they
do
tend to
this?
be immune to my sleeping arrows.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we let the Warforged, we'll go back around the bend over here. We'll let the Warforged shoot at him from here. They can't see him.
What do you mean they can't see him?
He's pretty good at hiding in the dark.
But it's not completely dark here.
even in dim light.
Even in dim light, he's
Right.
better than your average.
Okay.
Shamo.
Is there a way around him? Or is this the way we
No,
do
we
it?
have to go. We have to go.
Why don't we just, we
Well,
got a
we
couple
can,
people that can range, why don't we just,
What I can do,
Yeah.
what I can do is I can shoot an arrow down that pathway. What hits, it's going to make sound way down that tunnel, and it might draw them that way,
that's it, would that work?
so we can keep going.
there's only one path.
Or
I don't
well,
see another.
they're there, like here or somewhere where I can distract them.
Do we have a disguise kit?
I do.
I could
Don't you
change
still
my,
have your armor?
I could change my like a super tall dwarf.
I
Well,
can
change
change.
your armor, not you.
Yeah.
I can change my appearance at will to anything I want.
So
The rest of us.
why don't
Do you have disguise self? You can only go
That's-
like a foot though on your height. How tall are you?
6 foot.
Be 5 foot. Be a super tall dwarf.
Slouch a little bit. That's why you guys didn't know I was deep until I chose to reveal it. Appear however I want. It's an illusion.
Yeah, you
Brush
can
up
look.
against
You
it.
can look. Yeah, just it's
I'm
something.
gonna turn to our guide.
Yeah, what do
Yeah,
you-
Fight?
hatchet. What should we do?
Because if you say we fight, we're in this together for good or ill. We've got the drop on them at this point. I say we take advantage of it. But if you want to try and reason with them, this is your realm, not
Or
ours.
we could try to fool them, get them to go down another path.
saw you cast some favorably colors in a group one time and they hypnotized them or something. That was pretty cool. Think that might work?
Well, we've got lots of options as far as attacking. Question is,
I think this is closed off. By the way, this path here.
Is that closed off?
Yeah.
Look, yeah, you can see it better up there. It's hard to see.
Yeah, kind of looks like
The Grey Dwarfs.
No.
They deserve to die.
Like there's one way path.
all right. But generally, you said they're gray dwarves. They deserve to die.
But
All right, so why don't you guys?
I
Why
have
don't you
no
guys
doubt
move
because
back
I have
around?
no allegiance to them, so I don't know them.
where are we standing at the moment? Right where we're on the map?
I'm where I'm at.
Yeah, back
All the way
there.
in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back by him.
Is Hatchnet, are you more of a ranged person or do you like to be get down and dirty with some weapons? What do you, like I get up close and nasty. What do you do?
You won't see me attack.
Okay,
Let's just put it that
fair
way.
enough. Well, why don't we form a little wall in front and let them shoot past us?
Or just go off to the side and wait for him to come up there and then gank him. Surprise
Well, we're
attack
gonna
him.
do that.
But
Back up towards this wall when they come past that.
How about this, gentlemen? Fire an arrow, get him moving, and then I'll try to hypnotize him and see if I can freeze those 4, and then that ought to draw any others out that are trying to ambush us.
Well,
Good idea.
have a bolt shoot. Maybe you use, I've seen you use some kind of figure wagger from a ways off while you're standing up here with me waiting.
that'll be.
What are your guys' thoughts?
Is that cool?
That's cool.
I was gonna say, he's gonna go back though, he's not
you guys
attacking.
want to listen to what I have to say now?
What do you have to say?
Because I got fucking walked on before.
Oh, I didn't know, sorry.
You were the one walking on me.
Oh, well,
Sorry.
If you can look like a dwarf, look like a gray dwarf. You can lead us with ropes over our wrists, and we'll get right up till we want to be to attack. We won't have to attack from 60 feet away. We can get surprise on them, not just a couple arrows.
Good idea.
Half of us, though,
Hatchet, you think?
range is an advantage. I don't know enough
I'm not
about
going-
culture to bullshit
I'm not
my way
going
more than a
forward.
few seconds.
The rope doesn't have to be nut to butt. There can be 5-10 feet in between.
Sounds good.
Do the Battle Rangers look like they have any ranged weapons, or just mainly melee?
They're mainly hand-to-hand weapons. They may throw axes, but
I can look like them. I can't. I don't know their language.
All we need is to get close.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Well, then how about AJ, Shimoku, hang back?
They can't see us, so they don't know we're there.
They're primarily ranged. I can lead you two close. Yeah.
So we have a
Are we in
some
agreement?
kind of signal when I charge?
Well, it's going to be when you attack,
Okay.
because it's not going to be a charge. We're
Fair
going to be pretty much right up on them by the time.
Hatch that tells you I will hide in the shadows and wait till
Sounds good.
for your guys' movements.
Just when the fighting starts, that's when the arrows fly.
Do you want to, instead of making the first move, have a signal and I'll fire first?
Nope.
No?
How about we just have the signal when Gravenor attacks?
Yeah, when Gravenor attacks.
Right.
Okay.
But how are you gonna be walking up there in bonds with a 10-foot pole arm? Or 6-foot pole arm attached
Oh,
to
when
your
I'm close, I just boom.
Also, you'll have your hands up. Like tied behind your head.
Boom.
Okay,
No problem.
alright.
That'll look good. Yeah.
Yeah, because the rope will just, I mean, you're just going to put ropes around your wrist. It's not going to be,
hang
we're
the
just
rope.
going to,
Yeah.
Now, do any of you guys have like the acting skill? What is it? Is there like a,
Performation. I do that performance.
No.
who has performance?
Well,
But
I am negative. In,
I don't have the skill, but
Because if you had it, I would allow you to roll it with advantage. Like,
yeah.
you know.
well,
To,
you got charisma,
I've got charisma, high charisma, and persuasion.
right. Okay.
and, well, you still have performance, I mean, it's just, you're just not
So
very.
you three start walking up after you got like
Yeah.
the makeshift.
I look like I'm bound.
Yeah.
So I look like a great
I do.
and I'll lead them up. They're acting like prisoners. And I'll pause in front of them.
Okay.
How do they respond when they see us around the corner?
So the first Grey Dwarf, he's got his battle axe like down to the side, and he sees you. He kind of like raises his axe at you,
I do the same with my
and he
longsword.
motions you to come closer.
All right.
Do they talk at all?
Not yet. These
Okay.
motions.
Well, I wanna try to listen to see how they sound, because I can
Okay.
speak Dwarvish.
Would it be a different type of?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm asking, like, how
I
they
can speak
sound.
Dwarvish as well, so I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, because I can speak Dwarvish too. But
So I'm going to play dumb and just assume that we're all being quiet because we don't want to give ourselves away. So I just kind of raise my sword in greeting and then point to the two prisoners and motion them forward.
I'm up against the wall and I've got one drawn. I'm waiting. Unfortunately, the first thing I'm going to do is kind of screw you guys that are waiting to listen to them.
Do you speak Dwarvish?
I do.
I do not.
Okay.
I can whisper to him.
In Dwarvish, you hear Gravenor. Where'd you get these prisoners?
Yeah, that's where you got us from.
He doesn't speak Dwarvish.
He's whispering
I
to me what
whispered
they
it to
say.
him.
He
That's what I was
doesn't
doing.
speak Dwarvish, though.
I'll kind of shrug my shoulders, shake
How
my
do you
head.
respond?
I'll answer.
and point at my mouth and make like a shushing sound, and then point behind us.
I'm gonna cast silence.
Okay.
How close are we?
I guess we're that close.
Yeah, you're about,
Right from.
yeah, you're right.
Right. So.
I'm within 10. I'm staying at 10 and going, boop.
Let me roll to see if they're surprised. They are surprised, so you guys get a free round of attacks.
Advantage, right?
Silence in that area.
Oh yeah, you guys get basically you get advantage on your attacks.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay. Start. You get advantage.
But you can't talk to each other because there's silence there.
Advantage on.
Because it's on all of these, right? The silence.
It's a
No, you're not rolling initiative right now.
It engulfs you as well,
You
right?
get one round
oh yeah,
before we roll initiative.
a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
So yes, that will be the us in plate
We're
and
not
them
To do
in
one
plate.
round and then-
In your mind, you hear Hedgeson's voice say, "Well played, well played."
Do we all hear that, or?
No, only he hears it.
Okay.
It is that.
So we're waiting for Gravener to
Oh,
attack.
Yes, go
which
ahead.
one looked, is there one of the four that's close enough that looks like a leader?
This guy right here.
He's the one I'm popping. Do I see more than these four now?
Right now, you just see those four.
I'm popping him. What kind of weapon does he use?
He has a battle axe in hand.
Okay.
Spiked armor on.
All right, I'm gonna try and attack him. Spike arm.
Spiked.
Oh, that's 20.
Nice.
Nice. A natural 20.
Yeah.
We will now consult the critical hit cards. Let's see the bones. What happens?
23 on that.
Very nice. His armor is reduced by 3.
Nice.
Would you only get one?
Swipe it again.
Would you only get one tag?
All right. Do I get my full attack?
Not if it gives us a surprise round.
No, you just consider
It's your full attacks.
It's, yeah, in order to get we'd have to have a full surprise round.
Well, I'm not getting a full surprise round. Just one attack. Okay.
Yeah, just one attack for surprise.
Okay. Can I do bonus?
Yes.
I'm gonna try swinging the butt and trying to hit his hand to knock the axe out of his hand if possible.
Okay.
Good thing for advantage.
17.
You hit.
Yeah. $19. And I was aiming for the hand to see if I couldn't knock the battle axe out of his hand.
Okay.
So when I come around trying to hit the right hand with the back.
For your bonus action, is that what you're trying?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
that's what I did. That was my bonus.
So we each get an attack and a bonus action.
Yeah.
You're like right at the edge of the silence. So if you back up, you're out of the silence. If you go forward, you're in silence.
Well, they're watching. They can see everything that's going on, right?
No, well, I'm talking about for silent period.
I should be at 10.
You're in half plate, so
All right. So you going or am I?
I cast silence.
Oh, that was okay. All right. So for my action, my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud. And then in the Cone of Silence, I'm going to attack get the closest to me. All right. So 21 to hit. That good?
That was the guy that minus
Yeah,
3
yeah.
AC.
Okay. So. All right. 10 damage, and then from Spirit Shroud, basically
Are you hitting the same guy or are you hitting another guy?
same guy.
Okay. And you said how much damage?
10 damage,
Okay.
and then he takes another 8 from basically like kind of dark blue swirling spirits spinning around me.
Okay.
And that'd be me turn.
All right. Are you guys shooting from the back or anything or no?
Oh, yeah.
Do we
yeah.
get we get the
Yeah,
action?
yeah, you can,
Yeah.
you can also
Want first?
allow that.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to use my sharpshooter too. That's not going to be a hit.
You have advantage here.
Oh, I do?
Yep.
No, I don't have any advantage. No, that's a miss.
Tiny advantage.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. 19.
That's it.
Twelve points of damage.
You have a bow.
And the bow, yes.
Is it the same guy that they hit or you?
Yeah, same guy that they're hitting.
Okay.
And for my bonus, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the big guy next to the guy I just hit.
Okay.
Nope. Yep. Yep. That's it.
All right. You guys also see all of the dwarves outlined in fire.
Oh, nice.
You can see that. 8 advantage. Yes. Saves a spell. I don't have to do that next time.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, so we roll for initiative now.
Yes. Now give me initiative roll.
All right.
13.
13?
15.
13 too.
Okay. Who's highest?
31.
So Chin's always going to be up here. Yeah, who's next?
What do you do?
7. I'm probably close to
15,
15.
and those two have 13s. AJ and
Even if I mark a 1, that's still 14.
Who is 15s?
AJ and Marcus both have.
No, 13.
13.
I'm sorry, 13.
You
Okay.
got higher decks though.
What is Raven
Yeah.
It should be
It's
AJ and then
towards
Marcus.
the end.
And then.
And then. All right. With that being said, Chinmoku, you're up.
I am going to fire.
What about Hatchman?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I
good.
thought you said that he wasn't going to be firing.
No, he was.
He's actually
Or that
fighting.
you won't see me shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but he will go with them.
Okay.
He's actually got the same initiative.
Go ahead, Jin.
All right. And no advantage this time, right? Or
Yes, good. They're all up.
You're up right
Very fight.
Yeah.
You know this trick.
Yep, that's right. 19. And I'm hitting the guy that I targeted for the Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Very good.
You ask yourself, how the hell did Marcus go before me? I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard.
$17 points of damage.
Okay, that's the next guy, right? To him.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one with the circle.
And attack again. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Where's all your natural 20s now?
I know.
That's
Maybe you
another
should-
hit.
Maybe you should roll disadvantage.
Yeah. 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And again.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, nat 20. Arrow hits him right in the heart. Shoot your Heartseeker bow, right?
Yeah.
He drops dead. And that's this one here, right?
Is it a roll?
No, it's the one with the
No,
hunter
it's the
mark on
one-
it.
Oh, this
The
one.
one-
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't see
no.
the hunter mark.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the bigger one.
Yeah, he's got it.
This guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
The first guy I fired at was the smaller guy that they were all firing at. So yeah, he's dead.
You hit him right in his chest, and it pierces right through his plate armor. And he falls over.
Sweet.
Congratulations. That was a
As he goes
conversion.
down, I love you.
Bitch, you left me.
Did that include all your attacks, Shimoku?
That includes all my attacks.
All right. You see, behind, move the dark elf, move Hatchet, behind the dwarfs.
Behind him?
Yeah, behind him.
There.
No, like right behind
Oh,
that,
crap.
the guy right there, yeah, right behind. So right behind him, you see like, it looks like a poof of darkness, like a flash of darkness. And he like steps out of it behind him with a rapier and a dagger in hand. And he just stabs this dude, this Grey Dwarf 3 times. And the Grey Dwarf's like in shock that he's been attacked. He's not dead, but that's what you see Hatchton do.
Okay.
Then they attack. Well, what they do is they all enlarge. They get really big.
When one in front moves, I'm gonna hit him. He gets in my.
Actually, I'll have to wait till he attacks somebody. Which will be in about 5 seconds.
If they attack somebody other than you, right? And glad I picked up the phone.
They enlarge.
You know, almost human sized.
No, they're like bigger than humans. They're like considered large-sized creatures. And this one also enlarges, and then he like spins around to face off with Hatchling.
If they're going to be large creatures, they take up 4 squares total. 2 by 2.
Okay.
You should just like, well, you can make them grow, can't you?
Yeah.
Like that.
Kind of push us back then.
Whoa. That's a big axe.
It is now.
Weird science. All right, give him the knee shooters.
So
You know what? Like,
they,
good thing.
so that's what they do this turn is enlarge. They don't have any bonus actions. So grab where you are.
Are they easier to hit now? Do I think that?
We got advantage.
You got advantage.
I know I have advantage. All right, I'm gonna take the -5 again, hit the same guy.
Good.
24.
That's it.
Nice.
27.
Oh, that was the first guy you guys hit from with the surprise, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, that's enough to kill him.
All right, I'm gonna hit the second guy. Second swing.
Nice.
Crit.
It didn't matter.
23.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the butt. 23. $19.
Very good.
Easier to hit being bigger.
All right, AJ, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at the guy in front of Gravenor because that's the best line of sight, I think.
Go ahead and
I'm
roll.
gonna use my sharpshooter because I have advantage. We'll see how it works. 22.
That's a hit.
Um, 21 points of damage.
Okay. What'd you roll for percentage?
They said that that doesn't work on those guys, so I didn't roll a percentage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the only reason why.
Yeah, that's a-
This one is 23,
Okay. Hit.
18 points of damage.
Okay.
As my bonus action, I'm going to use my last one. At 19 to hit.
19 hit.
Yeah.
Misses. No, take that back. You hit. I'm sorry, you hit.
Very good. 18 points of damage.
This one group would deal out some damage, man.
There we go.
Can't take shit.
I feel like an inadequate.
We can't take that. We nailed it.
Yeah. You made it. Yeah, you guys are like paper tanks. You know,
Yeah.
you're like a blast cannon.
Yeah.
No, the problem is that I've been rolling ones and twos. That's what my problem is, you know. I what I roll 5 1s last one. 5 1s on 3 hours.
Yeah, that was pretty crappy rolling on your part. Marcus, you're up, buddy.
Hi. I'm gonna attack the guy right next to me.
Okay.
That's the guy I just hit too, so
Yeah.
it should be a good.
And second attack. That'll hit. It's a 24.
That's it.
Nope, don't want to roll that. Eight points. I'm the old dude in Harlem Nights.
Shit in the pistol. Nice. That's cool. Raven, you're up.
All right. Already in the melee here.
Cut that shit out.
Jump up to him. Bring my long sword. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh, nice. Another natural 20.
Yep.
Your longsword?
Yep. Next weapon in its longsword form. So 18 points of damage.
And that would work great against a caster. Kind of are casters. Split lip. You just made them unable to speak properly, so their spells or verbal components have a 25% chance of failing. Wow.
Better than nothing.
Do they have to make a constitution check for all these hits for enlarge? Or is that not a concentration?
Oh, what are you talking about?
They're enlarged.
When they enlarged.
Ability.
No, that's a natural ability that they have. It's not a spell. It's That's what they get as a race to enlarge. That's what they do.
Okay.
All right, so my second attack. 24?
Oh, what was your damage on that?
18.
And this is the one that Marcus just hit, right?
All-
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're going to.
I did most of it.
Shot in the face.
Shot him in the stinky toe.
It would have been great if you killed him. It would have been like, yes. That's all me, bitches.
Marcus was here.
Gets the last hit on everybody.
What was the damage?
32 on that one.
That kills him. He falls to the ground dead. Ugh.
Back to Chin.
This guy's gonna get the fucking beat down here.
We're just gonna circle around him.
We're gonna drop elbows on this motherfucker. Move the scoreboard over.
The whole time he's shooting, I was going, Noonan. Noonan. That was the Noonan that made Joe fall.
No, I'm sorry. 28.
It still hits.
19. Oh, bad man.
Anything over 25 is no good.
No good.
Yeah, yeah. It has to be, but it's like a slot limit now,
Yeah.
like fishing. Could be between 18 and 23.
13 points of damage.
Ooh, nice, dude. Good hit.
Another one. Also the same, 28 points damage, or 21, 28 to hit.
Yeah.
$16 points of damage.
You've been using your sneak attack.
Yes.
You've been using your hunter's mark.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see he's using that.
I can only use my
just-
sneak attack once.
I didn't know that you rolled it the first time, that's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, that's all.
I could have swore there's only 2 dice in there.
Pretty close to market
Nice.
damage.
Right.
With your your regular damage.
Hunter's mark, sneak
hunter's mark,
attack,
sneak
and
attack.
your fucking weapon damage? On the first, on the
Every
first
round.
attack.
Every round.
Every round.
Every round, so I only get cunning, or I only
Yeah, but
get sneak
this is
attack
every round.
once.
But you only rolled 2 dice that first.
Yeah,
No, the first one I rolled 3.
I think you misunderstand. Your sneak attack is not this round. That's the previous round. We got a free round of
no, sneak attack.
surprise. I'm sorry, of surprise. You understood that?
Yeah, I
right?
thought you only rolled 2 dice last hit.
No, I rolled 3.
Okay.
Oh,
This
that's-
time I rolled 2.
And your sneak attack is only 1 die?
1 die. 1d6. Because I'm
So you-
only second one.
And 5 levels in range.
Yes. So that's mine. 2 hits and I'm
Still don't seem like much.
just rolled
What's your plus for damage?
Yeah, just listen to everyone.
No, it's not a 22. Possible 22 on the dice.
No, you guys are using sharpshooter though, that's why.
No, for him, 22 on the dice for his sneak attack. So 6,
His average is gonna be
6, D10. So just with bad rolls. Well, average rolls, I guess.
Well, yeah, 11's average.
You see, Hatchnet strikes this Dugar again 3 more times. The Dugar falls to the ground. Yeah.
That was pretty easy from way back here, wasn't it?
I like it much
I
better.
don't like this, yeah. I don't have no one devil jamming nails
back there
through my chest and shit. This is great.
You're just back there munching on the sandwich, shooting the crossbow one-handed.
See Hatchnet, he's kind of like looking around while you guys are doing whatever you're doing.
I'm looking.
Jackal projector.
You get to do the junk check. I'll check everything else in case they crash something.
We're gonna slowly walk our way up there, at least I am. Are you moving?
Nope, not yet.
Slowly walk up here.
I'm scanning the area just in case, and see anything coming behind us.
Hey, you never know, those fuckers turn invisible and shit.
So on them you find 15 silver, 14 silver, and 13 electro.
13.
44 silver, 13 electric.
And these guys can't even afford to drink. And there's
Weapons look
work.
magical?
Not at our taverns.
Weapons or armor look magical? Anything
No,
special?
they are wearing Dugar spike plate, like a battle rager type armor.
Any insignias like we have or anything?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
All right, moving forward.
Passionate, is this unusual for four to be out here by themselves?
No, usually it's not. That's why I'm looking for more.
Pull them off to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they died, they shrunk down to normal size.
Oh, thank God. We can pile them up in the corner.
Across from this corner over here.
Okay.
One of those corners. Whichever is the least conspicuous. All right, throw some dirt
Follow your
at
lead,
them.
Ashton.
Onward and downward.
All right.
Mess with this battle area so people.
Clean it up below.
I'll pick up my bolts.
And my arrows.
I remember Denny had a spell that could clean up. I don't remember what it was.
So you guys start up
Yeah,
here.
one foot there, yeah.
So, the minute is going by.
Our fired him and that's it. Get the guy in the back. Make sure he doesn't get away.
Is Hatchet okay with that?
He says, we've got to be cautious. I'm not sure who the prisoner is.
He's an enemy of the enemy.
We don't know what.
No,
this
I
is.
get it.
Were you not at that?
It's like, I'm not sure.
We gotta go get through here.
Right. He's like, just use caution. I mean, their enemy's subdued, but,
But we don't have to cut the binds or anything.
right. All right. He's like, let's go to work. And
All right.
he like dips off into the shadows.
Take out the back guy.
All
You guys maybe aim for the back guy
I mean, you
first.
can still see him moving in the darkness. It's not like he's completely invisible.
Right.
AJ and Chin, you guys want to try and help him take this guy out so no runners?
I in the corner of that outcrop, I climb up and I get up on top of that outcrop rock just up against the wall.
Okay, it's room enough for me to join him up there.
Looks like it. He said it's only 15 feet up.
Well, you guys, you have to bring us
The
up.
bait.
Yeah.
So you want me?
You're disguising yourself.
You're gonna disguise yourself and go up there and say hello.
It kind of don't work without it.
But I tell you what, I'm gonna go up there.
Now there's not room for you.
Yeah.
All right. So,
you take us forward with the rope.
we're gonna walking forward. So we don't want to do get help. We're gonna do Wookiee prisoner
So
again.
I teach you. I try and teach you whatever version of Dwarger, if I can figure it out, in dwarf, some form of dwarvish prisoners.
Right.
Say,
It's not dwarvish steel.
huh?
It was dwarvish that they
Oh,
spoke.
then I tell you what word to say in dwarvish for prisoner. Prisoners.
Okay.
And then you're gonna look like the guys up there with the spiky stuff.
Yeah.
You can change your armor too.
Yeah. It's pure illusion. If they come up and try to touch me, it's nothing there.
Right.
But they would have to come up and touch me. I mean, it's pure illusion.
Okay, so we're basically just gonna do the same. And I'll be casting silence.
He's gonna go out there and go, Ragnarok! You don't sound like a Turk.
And you're walking up there. One he looks at you. He's like, oh, in dwarvish. He says, "Oh, more slaves. Perfect."
I just nod to him, point, say prisoners, and then give him like a rough shove forward, and then to take a few steps back.
I was like, I'm at 10.
He's it.
I cast silence as
Yeah.
soon as,
Well,
How many do you have left now?
two.
Two more.
You're behind me then, right? Or next to me, I'm gonna hit it 10 and then back up 5. We discussed that before we go here. You get barely in range, hit, and then take a step back, so they have to come in our range to attack us.
Well, it's the same plan as last time. We're waiting for your signal. So whenever you go,
Okay. Cool. But I'm gonna step back 5 after I hit them.
okay,
All right. So as soon as I get within 10,
I'll cast silence first.
okay,
All right. You do that. Catch your silence. Go ahead and go.
Are they surprised?
Yes.
23,
Throw that out there right away.
Oh, they're surprised.
23, 2.
You hit.
26. Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus attack. 16.
Misses.
Which one are you gonna take?
And I step back 5, so I'm 15 back.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
okay. All right. I'm gonna fire up an Eldritch Blast. Fire fate.
There's no advantage yet, so.
Surprised.
Advantage?
Yeah, surprise.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Right.
Oh shit! I bumped that. All right, well, the 2 stays. I bumped that one. Didn't see what it was. All right. So the first beam, we're looking at a 13. Or sorry, 15. That hit?
No. Misses.
Okay. All right. Second beam. Better. 22.
Hit.
Right. Right. All right, 14 damage.
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. Who's next? What do you two shoot?
Marcus or
You go? Yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna shoot the guy in the back.
Okay.
That's the guy that we were told to go after.
Okay.
$23.
That's it, sir.
20 points of damage.
Okay, nice.
I'm gonna use my bonus action then, since I'm not letting people use it. I'm gonna use it. I miss. And a 4 and a 2.
Nice. Very good. Chinwalker, you're up.
Same guy. Nat 20.
Nice, sir.
I did. Let's see.
Nat 20.
Drops dead.
Thank God.
use the hunter's mark first, though.
Well, yeah.
Why?
He's
dead.
dead.
Why?
He didn't roll the.
No, he did. He moved the hunter's mark around.
I moved the hunter's mark.
It's like,
So,
Yeah, he's like,
no bonus then.
you're
Right?
gonna lose that boat real soon,
I'm
buddy.
guessing no bonus?
bonus for what?
You don't get a bonus action. You can use it though. You can use your bonus action. Maybe cast like
Yeah, move it on somebody else.
cure weeds.
I can move. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good idea to actually move that on your
You're done now, right?
Yep.
initiative.
Initiative?
Yes.
Does
Don't take it out.
Pat Snake get to go?
Oh, yeah.
He does, but you don't see him.
Okay.
A 15 to a 7.
All right, Chimoku goes first.
21.
Oh,
Yeah.
21.
might be
I rolled 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say he rolled low.
Who's under 21?
Everybody else.
I'm at 8, so you can probably put me close to
What
that.
do you at, AJ?
I'm at 20.
14.
Same with me. Dex,
He's probably got it.
Plus 4.
you got it on 3. AJ, we're both 14s.
I'm in between Grabner and Chin.
I'm after AJ actually. And then Chin, Raven, and then AJ. Raven second.
No, Chin is first.
Yeah, Raven
Raven
second. Raven over 20.
Oh, Raven is 20?
Right.
Okay.
Marcus is the only one under 14.
Low, I can't hit shit.
But you can heal.
But you got like a word of speed, don't you?
It's fast.
It's so super
Did he
fast.
parry fire this time?
All right, Chinmoku, you are.
No advantage, right?
This is not sitting
No
parry fire.
advantage.
No, it can't.
Didn't need it. 20. No.
That'd be badass.
Right.
Be super
21.
fast.
30.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a hit.
Yeah, it's
21 is always 30.
It's a natural 21.
you have a special day.
What kind of die you got, man?
D21, bitches.
It's a D30.
14 points of damage.
Oh, you mean I'm not supposed to roll a 30-sided when I attack?
Give me that skull footer. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, there you go. 14 points of damage.
What'd you roll? 106.
Man, it's gonna hate.
And again,
Oh, I rolled with advantage?
19.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like 2 bowling balls.
No.
7 points damage. Oh.
I'll 14 damage. That freaking last guy got.
Miss.
That's all. Okay.
That's it.
I'm done. Good boy.
Yeah.
All right, that was Chinmoku. Now it's
I'm gonna backpedal a little bit. I'm squishy. Be gentle with it. And
Play that up, squish.
Yeah. I'm thinking,
His armor class is 21. I'm so squishy.
I'm like a lobster. Okay, once you crack the shell, I'm soft and succulent on the inside.
Marcus knows.
All right. 18 to hit on the first Eldritch Blast.
that hits, sir.
All right. Ooh, 15 points.
Okay.
Second.
Now, which one are you blasting?
The one they hit last.
Oh, which one is that?
Again, Shelby.
I hit the one with the hunter's mark.
Yes.
Okay, then there's Mark. Just so I know.
The furthest one from the back.
You can see that 100 mark, right?
All right, the second beam,
And what was, what was the damage from that one?
15.
15, okay.
Second beam, the 23 to hit.
Yep, you hit.
And 11 damage.
Did you get your hunter's mark damage?
That'd
No.
be cool.
It's my
That'd
my
be a little overpowered.
That'd be overpowered. Any range weapon.
and that's it for me.
Agent Strike, you are up, sir.
I'm gonna hit the hunter's mark guy. I'm looking at watching where he's shooting, so I'm gonna shoot the same spot.
Okay.
Oh, that's definitely a hit.
Nice.
That is 12 plus 24 to hit.
Okay. Another fine hit, sir.
There we go. 22 points.
And you're hitting the hunter's mark guy?
Yep.
Man, you guys are. Well, how much?
22 points. Oh, that's a. Okay, that's and a half.
Did it drop?
2. It's a 2.
Did it drop?
Didn't have to use your chips.
No, I didn't drop.
Bonus action attack.
Okay.
Oh, 2 and a 3. No. Not wasting my
You only got 450.
Oh, then I'm gonna use my chips. We only got 15 minutes left. Oh, I'm using my chips.
Right. He's gonna roll one now.
No, 22 to hit.
Everyone's gonna use fucking chips.
Have my ass on. 20.
I'm using my chips too. Bastards.
So we only got 15 minutes. Like, oh shit!
Use them or lose them, baby.
How much damage?
Yeah.
20.
Use those chips now.
20, is it still alive?
20 points?
No, it's dead now. The hunter's mark one is dead. That's the one you were shooting, right?
Yes. Whatever Chin shoots at is what I shoot at.
Like,
I'm shooting the farthest one, so they can't run.
Well, he definitely can't right now. Advantage.
I step within 10. I'm gonna hit the one closest to the wall here. $18.
Miss. Oh, no, wait, you hit. Sorry, 18 to hit. 17 is a miss.
Well, I can reroll one. Yeah, I needed to.
Yeah. You have that ability, you lucky dog.
14. 18. So, 25.
25.
15.
15 damage.
Yeah. And the butt. 20.
Hits.
14.
All right.
Then I step back. So I'm at 15 again. And I'm done.
All right. The
As soon as he moves up, I'm gonna try and hit him.
He gets swole.
these ones don't enlarge.
These are not enlargers.
So they're going to remain flaccid.
No, they're gonna go invisible. Just to stick it to you.
No, they're gonna start casting.
Ooh, that would suck too.
But technically they can't because
They're silenced.
Don't
Oh, yeah, that's right.
because trust me, if they could cast,
They would.
they would.
As
be.
a silent smiles. And then it'd be like
Like a
this.
Chinese kung fu movie.
Yeah,
I will get you.
yeah.
I just watched the second episode of the new Stranger Things. And actually, just like nothing happens.
It's second episode. Oh, about
Stranger
season
Things.
4.
Yeah, season 4.
When she goes,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Everybody's
yeah,
laughing at her.
yeah, psycho.
I was waiting for like her head to explode, and I'm like, oh, that's sick. Yeah, she rolled a 1. Self-vicious
All
mockery.
3 of them attacked and missed.
So when did they get in melee with me?
Yeah.
When they did, I wanted to hit that guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll. So roll.
Nope. 13.
These chips?
Yeah.
Yeah, use the chips, dude.
No.
Come on, man. It's got 5 minutes.
Nope. I'll save it for my turn if I miss.
Okay.
All right. Marcus, that puts
Pull in the rear. In the rear with the gear. All right. I will attack. One that's got some arrows maybe sticking out of them.
One close to the wall.
Attack him or her. That's a miss.
Or hit.
Fire. My second bonus
You
attack.
do have chips.
No. We got a couple more minutes. That's a miss.
all right.
Wah, wah.
Back to the top of the order. Imogo, you are up.
It's because I'm facing the wrong way.
There you go.
Bad.
That was the whole thing. I was attacking AJ.
I suck today. Jesus.
So much
15. Okay, we're good. Nope.
Missed. They laugh at you
Try
in
again.
the silence.
Anyone's dice sucking is good. It's
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Yes!
oh chips.
But actually, what they hear is this. We also use what's called critical failure cards. Chipmunka's gonna fail right here.
No breaks.
You know, they should sponsor us for how much you talk about those. We need to call them.
No, seriously.
You know
that's-
what's called bad form. If this attack was made with a bow,
Oh.
your bowstring breaks in your forearm. That's not good.
Wait, a bowstring breaks on his forearm?
No, it breaks
Oh.
in your forearm. You take a 1d8 penalty to your next 2 attacks. You're gonna
Oh, so-
take 8 point penalty to your next 2 attacks.
That's okay.
Your bowstring didn't break. Just the bowstring strikes you. And
Oh, yeah, okay.
I misread it.
Okay, thank God. Oh,
The arrow away.
Your expensive bow almost broke.
yeah, your bow breaks in half.
Go back to the shop. I want my money back.
All right, so 1d8 to hit or 1d8 to
Minus 8 points
Minus 8 points.
for his next 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah, you missed.
18.
You missed.
Yep. Done.
All right.
Raven.
And then that's
Raven.
Raven.
All right. Hey, bro, don't fix it. Eldritch Blast. 18.
Hits.
Right. 13 damage.
He says hello, everyone.
No.
Nice of you to show up later.
And then the second beam, 14 to hit. That's a miss.
Yeah.
You know, it's screwed off.
Oh, cashing in the chips. Every chip you cash in, I get these many to cash in against you.
All right, so
So far, I can turn in these.
Little Bear, that's a 27
I'm
to hit.
saving my attack for my last
When
guy.
you come in here next time.
27
make sure you
hits.
move those.
No, 27.
All right, for 8 points of damage.
Only 8?
That's some Marcus damage there.
Dice are fickle.
Yes. Hey,
All right, I am attacking
the
that-
guy.
Guy in front of me, and I'm gonna just keep rolling with the SS.
Yes, SS rolls once. Roll.
Sharpshooter, not.
Yes. There you
Hey,
go.
stop with your ones.
Is that a 1?
No. Ooh, but that is a 20. No,
Okay.
dirty.
That's a hit. So,
So that is 19 points of damage.
impressive. Who you shooting?
The Hunter's Mark guy, the guy in the far.
On the right?
Yeah. That's another hit. It's, 20 points of damage.
Okay.
Bonus action. That's a miss.
All right, AJ Waldstride. With that being said, back to Raptor.
And you're right. 24.
Hit, sir.
13 points.
Yes.
16.
And you're hitting the Hunter's Mark guy or no?
Yeah.
Skipping the last one.
Oh, is he?
23. Yeah. 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Or not.
13.
13 points?
No, 13. I
Oh,
missed.
missed.
Back up.
All right. Grabnor went. Now it's third turn.
Wait. They all moved within range of you to attack.
Yeah.
So if you move back from there, then they get the opportunity to attack. You sure you
Did
wanna
they
do
move
that?
straight all the way into melee?
Yeah, they're
Oh, I just stayed in melee. That's fine. They're not 10. They're all the way.
Yeah, they're
That's
yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you knew that.
No.
But Sean didn't really move them
Yeah.
accordingly because
No, that's fine.
you can't see there.
Yeah. All right.
Your attack missed when the guy came in.
Yes. Correct. But if he gets
All right, it's done.
All right.
Roll them one at a
What's your
time.
AC, Raven?
21.
he's back behind there.
Yeah, he's behind everybody.
Oh, Raven is? I thought he was up front.
No, that's
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's those two.
Grabnor, what's your AC?
18.
All right. You
The
actually
first
got hit?
attack is going to get
Oh.
a disadvantage.
A disadvantage? Oh, okay.
Well, so I'm going to fucking shield out
Disadvantage.
there.
It'll be-
Shiny new shield.
Boy, I wish I had chips. All I needed was 1 and I would have hit him. So, second attack. Missed.
I got nothing for you on the second attack.
Right.
You threw them off.
The second one in the middle tries to attack, let's see. Grabnor. First attack is a natural 20.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm gonna use my runic shield to make him re-roll that.
Oh!
It's a reaction. As long as somebody gets hit, I get to cast it.
You can see that it was a natural 20.
Look at you guys get fancy. I like it.
Now he's making me roll.
Powerful group here.
That's right.
Okay, stir up in this.
Marcus.
The third one is going to attack Marcus, right? You're in front, right?
I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah, you can
When he does.
yeah, that's all right. Nice.
24.
His first attack misses. That's why I lowered him.
17.
AC
Second attack
23.
is
Oh,
one.
I'm sorry, 14.
You rolled a 1.
14 damage to
So
him.
you roll a 1?
And I rolled a
Oh,
1.
these guys. Hold on. This feels weird because usually this is me. I don't know what to do.
He listens to that and it goes blind.
Play.
That should be part of our pitch for a sponsorship with the critical cards.
Yeah.
Critical fail cards. Like, no, you don't understand how many ones we actually.
His axe goes flying 30 feet away.
And it's Chinmoku in the box.
So, that was,
Not looking good for me.
What about
you don't see the other guy.
Okay.
You don't know what's going on. So, that puts us back to the top of the order or no.
Marcus,
Sorry,
right?
Marcus.
Marcus will get a fire in this area to get those guys, not us.
Okay. All right. Fairy fire it is.
Did you have to roll it next check?
I got that on
15,
camera too. That was good.
15 or better.
it was good.
That's always been my fairy fire.
Yeah,
Like
I know. But
Now it's going to be
I
like
had to
this.
do this
very
right
soon.
before you did it. You're like, nice. Looks good. All right. Fairy fire it is. Chinmoku, you're up.
So that'd be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
You can roll 2 ones now.
That's a hit. Don't even add it up. That's
this is
it.
where Marcus does his damage. Right here.
Yep.
Force multiplier.
Yep.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Okay.
19
19.
on the die.
That's
Yeah, I was going to say. I'm like, wait a minute, dude. That was way more than you think.
Honor smart damage. Yeah, let's think of that.
Ooh, 10,
16 points
15.
damage.
What?
1.
Are you sure?
It's a fucking 1, dude.
I changed it to a 5. No, it's
much?
16.
16 points of damage.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Are you adding your dex to that? That was 16 on the dice plus your damage modifier.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 4.
Oops,
So,
I
sorry, that's my fault.
distracted him.
20 points of damage. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. My
My
distraction.
bad.
the Devin math. You gotta
I love
find
that
that.
math.
He loves it.
18.
And he's a filler operator.
18.
18.
Oh, that's a
That's a
hit.
hit.
Yeah.
Can you say overkill?
Yeah.
Oh, max damage, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
What is that?
7.
It's 20.
20 again, dude.
All right, that one drops.
That's it for me.
That's the hunter's
You
mark
sure?
one, right?
Yeah, the 100 mark.
Yeah.
You sure that's it?
2. That's all I get. 2 attacks.
Okay. Now the remaining 2, are they been damaged
When
at
you
all?
kill one, you don't get another.
Yes. This one for sure, I think you Gravnor just hit with his reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing for bonus action? With the
Oh,
hunter's mark?
just move the 100 mark. That's it.
Yeah.
You
You want to move it?
Stephanie, you gotta tell them.
Well, I've been moving, I've been moving it the whole time.
But you gotta communicate with them.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't help any of us.
But it's better to do it this round. That way, next round, you have it. Next round, you don't use it at the beginning,
Right.
and then you
Raven.
don't.
You're up.
All right.
Yeah.
They're
I'm going to go after the one that already had a little bit of damage. So, same thing. advantage. I roll a pair of 14. All right, so let's see, 22. So that's a hit. 7 points of damage.
All right.
Second beam. 27 to hit.
Yes.
15 points of damage.
This one looks pretty bad.
All right.
BJ.
To AJ.
Back to AJ. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. You know, I see that.
let's see
You hit
double
the-
ones.
I see you hit the end guy, so I'm like, I'm gonna go for that guy. No,
They're both on the end. There's only two.
no, the guy on the left.
On your left.
On your left.
Nice. Nice. That 20. Unless that's an odd number.
No, that's a skull.
Next with your crossbow.
Yeah. So that's unfortunately not max damage, but it's still 18.
Your crossbow bolt hits him right square in his left eye, blinding him. He's holding his head. Ah!
His name must be Tim.
Ooh, yeah. Oh my. And then out of nowhere, a giant barbarian takes it out and runs off. 22 to hit. By the way, there was a 1 in there. Yeah, sorry. 20 points of damage.
That finishes him off.
All right, then my bonus action, I'm going to hit the other guy. And that is that's a miss. 17.
Yep, that's a miss. Ah! But you hear nothing because there's silence.
My
But
third.
it's a Simpsons.
I'm taking -5.
Dude, Fairy Fire is
17.
so nice for this. Sharpshooter, great.
No.
Ooh, I missed. And the butt. 19.
That's a hit.
Max damage on the butt, though.
21.
He's got a nice butt.
21 damage. Nice.
The butt rolled max damage.
All right.
What is going on with the guy that was prisoner subdued? Do we see
He's
him?
still
I
there.
know that you're fighting. You.
Is this the one that decided to yeet his axe off into the darkness?
Yes, he has no axe in hand,
He doesn't care though. He's got a bunch of spikes on.
but he does have
Yeah.
spike gauntlets, so he will strike at Marcus.
Oh, I'm hitting him.
In first attack misses. Second attack beat what's your AC?
23.
Misses.
What do you do? Well, look anyway.
I'll be dead. 18.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I know you got tricks up your sleeve.
20 points of damage to him, sir.
All right, that kills him off.
All right.
He dies.
Look for the subdued guy.
Some bitch.
I'm gonna look for Maxwell.
That's bullshit.
What's his name?
Oh my God.
Hatchet. Hatchnet.
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 I'll look for
Hatchnet
Hatchnet.
is standing next to him.
Is Silence still up?
The guy that's bound?
Yeah.
That's what I want to look for as soon as we kill the last guy.
Go ahead and set him next to.
What?
A tall drink of water.
No.
You see
He's unpainted, but I know what he is.
a rather large
Squiddy.
humanoid creature standing about 6'7". He's got a squid-like face, and he when you guys are finishing off the dwarves, You see the shackles drop to the ground, and the hood is in Hatchnet's hand. And Hatchnet's not saying anything, he's just standing there. And the creature's looking over at you guys. And that's where we're gonna leave this off.
I gotta stop.
Shite.
So we do appreciate you guys that chimed in to watch our game. Hope you enjoyed it. That was episode 27 of Red Claw. We will see you guys in 2 weeks to continue on this adventure. Hit that like and subscribe. You can also watch our other stuff on YouTube. Check us out on Patreon as well if you'd like to get a shirt or some merch, as Don's kid likes to say.
My 5-year-old obsessed with the merch.
Obsessed with the merch.
Did you get my merch, Dad?
Yeah, we hope you enjoy our show. And again, with the D&D Dummy Club, and we are out.